Hey guys, are you like okay? Are you guys alright? Listen, I went to go get a candle and a glass of wine. And everyone's having a meltdown. Is everyone okay? I'm here. It's okay. Deep breaths, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Today we're going to be doing very dignified, very calm art. Very, very fancy, you know? I am doing... What? Hello. Hello, everyone. You know, I'm rather calm. I was very surprised. Very, very demure. Ugh. I woke up to Christian VTuber Twitter being, I'm not looking at that. Because today, we are the fanciest of people. Today we are doing fancy art. In our fancy art studio. Just kidding. I don't have one of those. I'm currently wearing a t-shirt. Yeah. Hello, Shanor. I see you. You did not, in fact, hear me earlier. My microphone's not attached to my starting screen, so if you heard something, it most definitely was not me. So perhaps... I'm not sure. Hi, T. I suppose I'm having wine. I wanted to prepare a few more things, but, you know, Scruffy could not be without his lunch buddy for a moment longer. You know, so I had to come back. But that's okay, you know? I'm still organizing some things because I want it to look pretty. But, you know, you guys don't care about pretty. You guys care about me being here. What type of wine? It's a Cabernet, I think. It's critically important. Okay. How's it going? It's going wonderfully. We're having a wonderful, beautiful, fanciful day today, so I hope you are too. At noon? Yes. Hi, Junie. Hello. I hope you're all doing better now. I suppose. There was a panic for just a moment there, huh? It's too early for wine. If you say so. You do not have to partake, but, as for me and my dwelling, I shall. Because I'm painting, so I'm excited for that. And then I'm gonna have a nice, like, grilled fish, perhaps, for lunch. Very fancy, you know? So I'm excited. I wanted to get something... Oh, I need to find the lighter for the candle. I meant to get it, but then, you know, everyone was panicking, so I, like, almost tripped over myself to get here. And in my haste, I did not grab a lighter. Oh! There's one in reach. How delightful. Okay, perfect. Simply cannot justify drinking until at least 4:30. That is absolutely fine. I can't hear you. Volume? Perhaps? Can everyone hear me on the other end? It seems to be connected to YouTube. So, as for that, I'm not sure. Perhaps it is just volume. I sometimes mute YouTube, so I'm not sure. I'll type something. Okay, let me grab... I have my fan. I needed a fan so I can dry the paint. We're doing really fancy, really original, challenging, magnum opus level art today. So I grabbed the necessary materials to do such a thing. Hopefully it is satisfactory to you all on this beautiful Tuesday morning / evening. Good morning, Junie and Chad. Good morning. Ooh, scary. Lighting a candle. Ooh. You guys won't be able to see the candle. Oh man, ads didn't end until just now. Hello, ad people. Welcome back. I'm just getting my fancy setup. I'm very excited about this. I can show you a few of my fancy things. I brought my fancy things. I mean, some things are fancy, but in my household, you know, at the antique shop, everything's a little bit fancy. So, you know, some of the things that most people would consider very fancy, I don't necessarily consider fancy anymore because of my dwelling. So, you know, there are just some things that I think are rather cool that I'd like to show you all. But otherwise, you know. Hi, Junie. Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. Okay. I think I have an adequate amount of water for the paints. I think I have... yeah. Good, I just got street interviewed twice. Oh. Okay, well hopefully that was a fun experience for you and not at all awkward. Hopefully you were not forced to say anything that you didn't want to say, you know? I'm not sure! I'm not sure. Hello, Junie Raw! Fellow recent convert, not called to marriage, let's go! Really? What a delight! Welcome! I'm so glad. You know, there's not many of us, but in this little corner of the internet there are at least, including you, 4. Well, 4 to 6. Father counts. Father Evan is here and he's a priest, so obviously not called to the vocation of matrimony and marriage, which is okay. There's me. There's Bob, potentially. There's a question mark there. Arcana and Clavier. He's a seminarian, so yeah. I am in fact called to marriage. Congratulations. I think that's a great and beautiful thing. But it's okay to not be called to marriage, too. I think we don't talk about it enough. Especially another, potentially, a question mark, huh? I don't know. I feel like if Bob was called to, like, a Josephite marriage, he'd be okay. But it's a question mark. It's a question mark. It's in fact, Paul celebrates it. Hello, Fancy Moth. Hello. What's a Josephite? I-T-E. Josephite. It is a marriage in which you do not have, I guess, you remain pure? Yeah. You could say that. Oh, yeah. It can be done for various reasons. For some women, it's dangerous for them to have children because it will like cause something in them to rupture because they're like predisposed to like, you know, not being able to carry a child, and because, you know, it's necessary to have an openness to life, you know. There's a few reasons why people wouldn't. But it's not, well, it's very uncommon, but it's not an impossible thing that no longer happens anymore. So if a couple is called to do that, then that's a blessing as well, with great graces. So, you know, understand now, no worries. Oh wait, I was considering with my girlfriend. Wait, pause, I missed your other message. When I first became Catholic, that's what I was hoping the call was for me, but now that I've, you know, come to terms with everything and realize there's more vocations, I'm really happy with another option I'm pursuing. I have been asked literally by everyone in my life if I've wanted to be a priest, and I'm almost certain I'll be in seminary this time next year. Well, if you think so, you probably ought to make some steps toward that. Nah, the people were chill. They were just looking for opinions. What? Okay. No, she hasn't been live in a year. I have to wait 2 years first. Oh, yeah. Yeah! Oh, wow! Junie, welcome home. I had just ended my 2-year waiting period, so trust me, I understand. Those 2 years are very long, but by the end of them, you realize a lot of things about yourself and about your faith that you don't notice yet. You'll get there, for sure. You just haven't gotten there yet, but give it some time. Tell them to build more bike pedestrian infrastructure. I like having more pedestrian infrastructure. I'm not sure about bikes though. I don't really know if I vibe with bikes. You know me. I need to add a filter because my camera looks very like cold. And it's very warm, so I'm gonna up the saturation a little. Wow, that's better. Lower the contrast? Maybe raise the contrast a little? That makes it look prettier. Yeah, that makes it look prettier. Okay. Yeah. Ruh-roh. No ruh-roh. It's 3 years, by the way, but it can be dispensed. That's not necessarily true for every order. So there can be exceptions that are made, not necessarily. Maybe it's 3 years for seminarians, but it's not 3 years just to enter religious life. At least according to like many religious orders I've been through. Maybe it's different for men, but for women it's 2. And if you go to a spiritual director or if you go to an order and they tell you 2 years, then it's 2 years. But I've met people that have entered earlier, as soon as like a few months after getting confirmed and everything. So it depends. I was in America. I'm not from America. Basically, they asked my decision on the budget debate. Oh, that sounds a little political. Priest who baptized me switched parishes a few months after I was baptized, but I saw him a year later. He asked me if I'd already applied to seminary yet. Honestly, yeah, some people are called and they just go right away. I was really hoping to just immediately enter, but, you know, I met with a vocations director, like, right after I was confirmed, and she's like, you just got here. Enjoy it. Enjoy being Catholic for a little bit. Receive the Eucharist for a while and the other sacraments for a while. You know, you don't have to rush into anything. Don't worry. Deep breaths, Junie. And I was like, oh, okay. But, you know, those 2 years were very formative, so now I'm, like, seriously locking in, you know? And during those, like, 2 years, I'm like, well, am I sure I want to put away the vocation of marriage? Yes. Mostly. But, you know, I did try. And then I was like, no, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's, once again, not for me, you know? And after you try 3 times, you're like, I don't think I can force, like, a square peg into a circle hole, you know? So marriage never really felt like a fit for me. So I totally understand. Should show the journalist Junie's Twitch stream. No, 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 no. Please. Not that. Wasn't even aware we had a statistic rise in teen. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Maybe not that. Maybe let's not talk about that. That's okay. I'm an altar server at my parish since it's an aging parish and serving is not helping beat the not called allegations. You know, you can run from your vocation, but it'll catch you eventually. Don't worry. Your like days are numbered. Oh, it'll catch you. It'll catch you. And like, I feel like I'm playing hot and cold with God right now. It's awesome. Sir Jonah. Oh, yeah, real. Yeah, it's true. It's true. No fish involved, but like, still, it did feel that way. It's wild I was so caught off guard because I was getting gummy worms. Oh, okay. Hello! Hello, Roki. Welcome. I wish the candle would burn down a little bit more so you guys can see it. But you guys can't see it yet. It's okay. I'm gonna move my cable out the way because it looks ugly. I'm gonna flip over my block as well. Let's see. What is a good side to show you guys? This one. This side. My microphone stand is this decorative cube I got when I joined a sorority. It says some corny things, but otherwise, it's rather charming. I just use it for a microphone. It's like the perfect height, so, you know. Man, I didn't even get to put on a fancy shirt. I'm still wearing a band shirt. But that's okay. I got my fancy bracelet on. Wow. You guys can't see it, though. Junie, the webcam is not on yet. I know. I don't think it's on. I'm narrating. You don't like my narration, Bob? Do you want me to not narrate anymore? I can just tell you what I'm not doing, and it's totally not staring at a candle. So, what band? This is important. It's actually a high school band shirt for my first year of marching band. So I can't tell you the name because that would dox me. So you don't get to know. And I'm not telling you. Average moth staring at candle. Well, it is right in line with my monitor. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Still have high school band shirt. I have all of mine, I think. Except one. I thought about getting rid of this one because it's kind of cracking. You know how like printed shirts sometimes like crack when they're dried on high heat? It's doing that. But not all the colors, but some of them. Unfortunately. Thoughts on getting married, Junie? Are you asking me? Or like on me getting married or on anyone getting married? Married to Jesus, that's true. I was homeschooled, so I have no high school merch. Well, if it makes you feel better, my mascot probably wasn't the best. So, you know, my school colors were awesome, but my mascot probably wasn't one that should be talked about, I guess. I don't know. I feel like you should at least offer to take her to dinner first. I don't know if you're asking like my opinion on other people getting married or what the question is. Take her to MikuCon. You mean Miku Expo? Man, fake fan, he's not taking me. Both, if you didn't want to talk personally, you can talk generally. I think marriage is great for people who are called to marriage. I think marriage is not great for people who are not called to marriage. That's essentially how I feel. More people need to get married, to be honest. More people that are called to marriage need to get married. More people that are not called to marriage need to figure out what their thing is. That's okay. Those things can coexist. Yeah, I don't think that was necessarily preaching. This is like the most like mundane, lukewarm take ever. I think married people should get married. I think people that don't need to get married don't need to get married. I think that if you're not called to marriage, you shouldn't be pressured to getting married, because when would that ever work out, you know? So, those are my thoughts. Okay, well, now you guys come look at the things I'm talking about, so Bob doesn't fuss. Ready? Here's my very fancy, very professional grade paint by number set. It's of a swan. There's a fancy frame in there. Frame included. Okay. As you can see, I have my fancy bracelet. Aw, you can't see my cool ink. I have gold ink, which is pretty neat. My candle is here, but you can't see it. You can see the reflection of the flame, but you know, it's doing a thing. My little beads and my glass of wine. Cabernet red wine. I don't know. I didn't know this was a hand cam stream. How did you think I was gonna do a painting? We were just using our imaginations. This is hand cam stream. If I had $1 for what? Every couple who definitely should not be married. I don't know if I should use that. Maybe it's not a good thing to say about other people. What I mean is people who are in casual relationships should get married instead of cohabitating. Well, yeah. I agree that the correct people need to get married. Yeah. If you have the love of your life, then get married. Sure. The joy of seeing marriage is so cool, though. I agree. I love watching people having great marriages. It's enjoyable for me. You know? Alright, chat. I'm now painting number 3. I've never done a paint by numbers. That's the gag. So, I don't know what I'm doing. How does one do this? I'll figure it out. I thought you had to blend the colors when I was a kid, and because I blended them and I got it wrong, I never tried again. So, you know, that was me only painting a few little sections. So I've never really done this, like, in a real meaningful way. So, I'm excited to try it. I'm a little nervous, though. I've never done this before, so... But it looked really cool, so... Yeah. I don't really call you guys chat. I think... I don't know. Okay. This is what it's supposed to look like. Oh, are there 2 copies or just... Nope, 1. You gotta get it right the first try. Alright, listen. That's okay. For doodlebugs, yeah. I love the wine. The de-alcoholized wine too. You said Cabernet and activated a sleeper agent. Is that what it is called? I thought it had more letters than that. There's the frame. Wow. And the paint? Oh, it's like vacuum sealed. I didn't know I would need scissors for this craft. Well, I should have known, considering the paper is a square. And my frame is round. So fancy. I know, right? That's why I was like, okay, wait. We're kind of there, you know? My name is Elmir, not Chat. That's fair. That's fair. Ooh, fancy brushes. They'll fit in the little thing I use for water. Childhood nickname for my grandpa. Yeah. My name is Chat. It's not. You tell untruths. It's not nice to lie. I thought this was very fitting, considering, you know, it is a magnet as well as an actual frame. So, like, it's very, very fancy, you know? Is that glass or plastic? Wait, there's like a thing in there. Wait a minute. Is this just a guide? So this is a guide and there's an actual canvas in there. Whoa. Wait. I didn't know that's how it worked. That is true, you do actually know my real name. Now I forgot. Yeah, literally it was Friday. Whoa. It's like... Whoa. It's like a little piece of canvas. That's way fancier than I thought. Whoa. I don't necessarily know what this piece of plastic does. Please peel off the protective films on both sides. Oh. So that sticks to it. Well, you'd have to wait for it to dry. Whoa, look at that. That's what my frame looks like. That's so cute. Deathly fear of moths. It's very ironic. I'm finding solace in a moth VTuber. Well, you know, it's like that. I don't know, I just think moths are cute. I saw a spider that was like in my bed yesterday, and that was spooky, but I got over myself. He still doesn't know my name. Yeah, it's Bobbert. So, you know, why do I need to know anything else other than that, right? Yeah, no, I don't know it, but I feel like I don't need to know it. Okay. How does this work? You can't really see it. Oh, you're kind of far. Get close. Get close. That's better. Okay. We can still barely see the numbers, but I can't see them that well either, so we're gonna figure this out together. Ew, spiders. No. I've been inside one of those magic mirror style frames before. It's a nice touch. Yeah. Where did I put the paints? Oh, it's in my lap. Bob's real name is most certainly Latin. I don't agree. I don't agree mostly because his parents aren't Catholic, so... She's using Blair model again. Okay. Yeah. What do you want me to do? See, I'm facing down and there's like a camera, like... The camera's right there. So, my streaming camera's right there, but it's perfectly aligned to block my hand cam. So either you want my model to like tweak out every 2 seconds, or like I can look normal and not have to worry about tracking. So usually when I do hand cams, I'm probably not going to use my model unless I'm not looking down all the time. But I'm going to be exclusively looking down because that's kind of how this works. Ta-da! Want the model to tweak out. I don't like it. Wow. Why is the background not... Well, all the sections aren't colored all the way in. What am I supposed to do? How far am I supposed to paint? Oh, it shows me. That's helpful. Well, I'm scared. This is a lot of space, and maybe not as much paint. Do I wet the brush first? Is it necessary to use any water? Your imagination is the limit. Yes. I just like things to work and work well. So, finally done with the dishes. Well, congrats. Elden Ring? What? Paint by numbers is so fun. I've never tried it. Heart of the paints, Yugi. No way. Paint me like one of your... Ew. No. Not outside of marriage. Weirdo. Okay. I'm scared to open this. I'm scared it's gonna spill everywhere. Okay. I don't want to, like, break it. I'm not a weirdo. Well, if you're not a weeb, then, you know, you still watch VTubers, so that doesn't make you normal. No painting like Frenchies after marriage either. Well, I'm not trying to get married to any of you people, so... That's what paint by numbers mean. I've actually never known. Wait, are you serious? Look what happened. Well, we can still work with that. It's not going to be as fancy and dignified, but we can still try. I have 2 brushes. Can I draw your model and post it on my account? I suppose so. There's a tag in my YouTube bio that will show you the art tag you can use. So when you finish it, please use that so I can find it. Look at this. Do you like it? It's my fan. I forgot where I got it. A museum somewhere, but it's very fancy and philosophical. Ooh. As you can see. Yeah, isn't that fancy? I like it. And it's like made out of fabric. It's from, the Vatican Museum. Because the Sistine Chapel's in there. A weeb fan? How? Wow. Is that your biggest fan? No, I have a bigger one. School of Athens, yeah. We love Aristotle in this household. We love Aristotle. I agree. How thick? I'm scared. Like self-conscious. Whoa, I know. You just go in without water? That seems wrong. No water at all? No, that's like... That shouldn't be right. Maybe a little. Maybe a little as a treat. You like my water vessel? You like it? Do you think she's pretty? I think she's pretty. Well, now I feel a little bit better that there is some sort of liquid. Junie's the type to say, you aren't my fans, you're my friends, to Twitch chat. Oh. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Ooh, how thick are we supposed to do these layers? Well, to get rid of the numbers, surely, right? Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't be scared, Junie. It's fine, it's paint. Oh! Oh, that's thin. Oh, well, it's... Oh, that's thin. You can still see the number through it. There's no, like, real way I'm gonna do this. Like, properly. I'm just gonna follow my heart. Thin layers are better than one thick layer because the thin layers dry faster than the thick ones. So if I just do a bunch of thin layers, then it'll happen. I think. Because I can still very clearly see the number 1 if you can see. There's the one right there and one right there. But we're gonna do our best. That's... Why are you trying to look for YouTube? It's okay. My YouTube is my Twitch username. It's the same thing. So if you would like to go to YouTube, it's the same. I didn't add a command for it. I didn't think I needed one. I do post my YouTube link every week. At least I try to. Since I've started on YouTube. Well, doing the big surface areas not as scary. But like whenever I get close to the actual swan itself, I kind of get worried. There's no real way to do this. Just following your heart. Going whatever direction. So what I usually do is paint a full layer, then switch colors. What? You have a propose command? You added the propose command. I need to get rid of it, but I just haven't yet. It's a little bit parasocial. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want anyone to get too excited. I got a dating offer just this weekend, so I'm really trying to not have that be the vibe of the stream. You know what I mean? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Use paint thinner. Thought you used paint thinner? You used paint thinner? It's paint by numbers. It didn't come with paint thinner. Is that what... I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to not, like, use gobs of paint. As my grandmother would say, she would say gobs. Gobs of paint. So I'm just trying to get as close as I can and do my best. Right? Can, but it's not necessary. It's paint by numbers. Bob Ross told me to not use water. Oh, to do paint by numbers? Well, Bob Ross uses oil paint, and water and oil don't really mix. So it wouldn't make sense for you to use water and oil. This is definitely acrylic paint, so definitely not oil paint. A little bit different. Acrylic is just like, you can't do whatever. That's not necessarily true, but a little bit. A little bit that way. Who knows? Well, those sections are so tiny. Stop banning people. Junie, you were gonna give us a sneak peek of your new model. I did yesterday. My eyeballs. You guys saw my eyeballs. Did you not see my eyeballs, Shanor? Would you like to see them again? I can show you. I'm happy to show you. Here we go. Review? Let me see what I called it on a different... Let me make sure I'm not showing you guys the wrong thing. Let's see. I called it... Yes. Okay, Junie, what? What about the sneak peek of your new model? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now, Shanor. Studio mode. Okay. It's this. Yes. Yes? Yes, you haven't seen it? Or no, you have not, but you're saying, yeah, I don't know. Here. Oh, I moved it to okay. There it is. Here are my eyeballs. As you can see, these are the eyeballs on my new model. That's basically it. I'm debuting in September. That's all. Nothing else other than that. That can go in the corner if you like. Won't be able to see my paint. Well, now you can. Yeah, there you go. Are you content? Is this good? Who are we warning? Hate me because I speak the truth. I don't know. I just think it makes me a little uncomfy. Don't propose to each other. Do that in person. Some people take that a little bit too seriously, I think. It's not super even, but it's paint by numbers. I'm not worried. As long as I'm not making a mess. I'm not. It looks pretty good from far away. That part looks thin, but otherwise it looks good. Yeah. See, love is good. That's good. I like that command. There's so many commands I have to get rid of, Vanky. You went a little crazy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't let Bob propose. Yeah. See, this is the only time I'll say I'm an artist. Scruffy. Me when I'm following a guide. I still have to make that fire emote. I decided to do something else crafty with my time last night. And instead of drawing and doing stream stuff, I decided to knit. And that was a good use, I think. Is that little tiny section 1? Yes. We'll get back to that later. Is this part dry? Kinda. Consider VTubing before, but it's difficult finding an artist who's Christian who makes models. I don't want to commission someone who does less favorable work. Well, I think... There are Christian model artists, but if you're particular about your art style, you're going to have to commission someone that's secular, most likely. But when I commissioned my model, I commissioned someone that only does safe for work art. You can commission people that only do safe for work art. Not everyone has to be Christian or Catholic. They just have to have good values. So, you know, I totally understand though, wanting to go Christian all the way. So when I check, usually I check for Christian artists first, and then if I don't find anything that matches what I'm going for, then I go for someone else. But the thing is, if you're a Christian and you become a streamer with someone's art that's not Christian, you, by being a streamer, make their art Christian. So, there's that. But yeah, I try not to commission people who do, like, really inappropriate artwork. You know? Because it would make me feel weird if I was there amongst, like, naked people. Yeah. You can convert their art to Christianity. A few people have to part ways with some artists for similar reasons. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. The person who did my original reference sheet, I had to do that. But, you know, now that I have a new design, I don't really have to use that reference sheet at all anymore. So, it's not that big of a deal. I'd like to get, like, a true reference sheet commissioned. Probably by my model artist, actually. I just haven't done it yet. She works so fast. Bugs, I can change them, doesn't work. Only the Holy Spirit can. Yeah. It's not to convert, like, actual people, you know? But, like, if you're Christian and all of your art comes from, like, that person, or your model comes from that person, every time people see that art and notice that person tagged, it's likely that they're going to associate that artist with Christianity then. So, you know, it might end up that your artist becomes Christian or starts to have Christian values or has a mostly Christian commission base because of you. I am saving my artist's name for my model for a while. This is the only time I've ever gatekept, okay? It's the only time I'll ever gatekeep. But, you know, I wanted to keep it my little secret for now. And because my artist posted a few spoilers of my model and I don't want anyone to see it yet, so... I have to keep it secret. Billions was convert. It's true. Look how little I'm using. I'm being so mindful. It's kind of like when you're playing a video game and you have a lot of items. Like in an RPG especially, you have a bunch of items that are super good for heals, but you don't want to use them yet because you're scared that you might need them in the future and then you can't use them. But then you finally go to the boss fight and then you don't use those items. This is me calling myself out. Quite literally, because I haven't used a lot of items. So cute, thank you. With some commission work, it can be good evangelism. Duong? Could be a good way to convict the guy who read it. What? Well, I missed that. Junie's becoming the gatekeep girl boss. No, I don't want to be. But there's been a time, like when I got my first model, that I got it, and then as soon as I got it, I don't know, maybe this is, never mind. I feel like that might be detraction, so I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking. Must be polite. But I have my reasons. I'll say that. Yeah. I'm very excited, though, to finally have a big girl model. It's very special to me. Didn't know you did trad art. This is a swan. Wang is a VTuber who does theology videos. He's worked with Trent Horn before. Oh, I see. How interesting. I'm sure I've heard his name before, but I don't know. It's been a while since I've really looked at modern Catholic content creator peoples. I know that Trent Horn has a problem with the term content creator, but you can't use the word artist when you're a VTuber because art means art in terms of VTubing. I think there should be a different word, Mr. Trent. Sorry, that's rude. Mr. Horn. Oh, trad art as in traditional art. Yeah. Yeah, well, this is my first time painting. It's paint by numbers, so it's not really fancy, but for me, it's a big step. Trent Horn sounds like a video game character. He can't be real. He is Mr. Hornstein. Hornstein. Is that... That's not real. Right? Surely that's not real. Surely you jest. That's a really thin layer. I got scared. I backed out, okay? And because it's like acrylic and it's supposed to look old-timey, it's okay that it's like... I hope you understand what that hand gesture means, because I don't have words for it. It's... Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's his name, by the way. Trenton Hornstein. That's a lie. That has to be fake. That is not real. Truly is not real. I was thinking about what category to stream in, if I should be in art or makers and crafting. Because I feel like paint by numbers is a craft instead of art. But then again, it's using paint, so I just put it in art. So if anyone ever has an issue with it, I can switch over. But I just couldn't decide today. You know? I don't know, maybe... Well, okay, I'll be honest, guys. I did take a little nap this morning. I don't know if it counts as a nap, because I was awake for longer than 2 hours, and then I went back to sleep, quote unquote. And it was only for like maybe 15 minutes, so maybe that counts as a nap. I was listening to Oh my goodness. The Introduction to a Devout Life by St. Francis de Sales, and it got to the meditation part. And he was like, close your eyes and, you know, invite God to be present with you. And I'm like, I'm in bed. Let me put on my blankets and get in the zone. And then getting in the zone meant falling asleep. So, you know, and then I woke up and he was talking about hell. So I was like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I needed. It's true. One of the things to kind of get me together is meditating upon hell. Being like, oh, I don't want to go there. Better act right. Which sounds worrying. So when I was like first coming into the church, I was like, yeah, I don't think we think about that enough. And my normal like unchristian, I guess not Christian or like Protestant friends were like, are you fine or what's going on? Naps are the best. I agree, but I try not to nap as much anymore because I don't want to throw off my sleep schedule, you know what I mean? Ooh, where do I even go now? Where do I go? Oh no. Okay. You can kind of see like the shape of the swan now though, so that's good. You can probably cover up the one, at least up here. You know, because it's kind of drying down, so that's good. It's not perfect, but it looks good from far away. Like, it looks really good. Where do we go now? Yeah. If I may, instead of meditating on hell, why not meditate on heaven? Instead of meditating on negative thing, why not meditate on positive thing? Because, well, I think both are important. It's a song. Oh, sorry. What part? Where do we go now? Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I think that was probably the problem. I think with a lot of people when I always said like, oh yeah, sometimes I meditate on, hell instead of heaven, is because we don't think about other people enough, I think. And when it comes to heaven, it's like, oh, this is my paradise and this is where I go when I do a good job. But when you think of hell, you're like, this is where I could end up, but also people are already there. And when you think of like heaven, it's like, well, I don't have to worry about the people in heaven because they've already made it. But when you think about hell, you're like, oh my goodness, there are so many people in this world that are bound for that. I need to be better, and then I also need to be a better example of a Christian, because that is like, I don't deserve heaven necessarily, but it's such a grace, and I want to be able to share the grace of heaven with other people, because a lot of people don't know what it's like to not have that. And I think a lot of people joke about hell, I guess, but then they don't really think about it. And sometimes that's, what is that? Oh dear. Fancy art maxing. Yeah. It's a swan. Can you tell yet? Probably not, but I'm trying. I'm trying to use like the flat end of the brush instead of having to use the tiny brush, but it may be good to use a tiny brush. I'm just being stubborn. Yeah. I think in terms of, okay, and this was what St. Francis de Sales was saying, and a lot of people say, when you are trying to become a holier person, the first step is to be detached from sin. And to be like offended by sin. Like your own personal sin. And I think a lot of people skip that step. But it's an important one, because if we don't have that attachment to sin, then we can start, making real and good spiritual progress. Instead of being like, oh, well, I know that God's gonna forgive me. Yeah, but we shouldn't, be attached to it in the first place. So, that goes hard. Yeah, it's true. So I think it's good, And when you try to get rid of this attachment to sin, it's like, oh, well, I don't want to give it up yet because I enjoy, in a weird way, some people do enjoy their sin. And it's like, well, I don't want to stop doing it, And instead of relying on God's grace, I mean, obviously you should do that, but really taking responsibility of the bad things that we do and learning to, dislike the bad things that we do so we don't feel attached to them anymore. And I think a good way to do that is, if I continue doing this, where am I going to end up and how is my life going to be? And that's where it comes in. Again, this is not me being scrupulous. This is just, it's the vibes, for me at least. Romans 6:1 intensifies. Oh, I have to get that Bible bot in chat. I don't have one yet. But it'd be good to have one. Yeah. Ugh. I kind of had like an epiphany. Well, maybe not that, but that like when we sin, we're a lot like toddlers. You know when like toddlers throw a temper tantrum because like they really want something, and even if it hurts them, they'll like cry and scream because they can't have that thing? Like, let's say they want like popcorn, but the popcorn just came out of the microwave and it's still super hot and they have little tender hands, but they'll like scream and cry. But if you give it to them, it would hurt them. So like when we sin sometimes, we're like, well, I don't want to stop doing that thing. And then we stop doing it and it's like, oh, okay. But like whenever we do indulge in it, we're like, wow, I'm so miserable and everything sucks. Why is it like this? Because you're not supposed to be doing it in the first place. So, C.S. Lewis had a similar analogy. Wow. I want thing and I want it now and it's a bad thing. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. I do like C.S. Lewis, so maybe it just internalized. Who knows? Did I do far enough? I mean, I can't see the one anymore, but I can see that one. And I can see this one. I mean, that's not filled in all the way, but I got nervous. So, I do have to use a tiny brush soon, but I'm trying to avoid it. But hi, Sarah. Sarah! His name isn't actually Sarah, it's Saren, but can't help myself. That layer's too thick. That's fine. Ooh, that art image of the little girl holding a teddy bear crying, God asking her to let it go. God has this enormous teddy bear behind his back and he's trying to give it to her, but she can't hold the new bear without letting go of the old one. Yeah! Yeah. I get that. That's a good one. It's a lot like that. Especially like when it comes to like, I guess God's will in general. Where we're like, but I already have everything that I want. Why would you take away the thing that I want, God? And it's like, I have something better for you. But if you don't lock in and listen to me for like 2 seconds, like, trust. But if we don't let go of those things, then sometimes we miss out on a lot of blessings because we're not willing to release something that we should let go of. Okay. I'm gonna wet it. I'm gonna wet it so I can dry it off and switch brushes because I don't want the paint to dry on there. That'll make the brush too stiff. Okay. I'm using an old pillowcase for the fancy. Yeah, it's really not that fancy. Struggles with lust. I ended up conditioning myself into asexuality. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I think it's good to have a healthy relationship with your sexuality first before you discern religious life, instead of it being like, you know, I feel like that's a good first step, is to kind of fix that relationship and make sure that's like something you absolutely like will not fall into repetitively. Yeah. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, I only got one side. I'm embarrassed. Whoa. Yeah, that's good. This is before considering religious life. That's good. That's the daily adventure as a Christian, taking our wills to the cross daily. Yeah. Have you been crucified with Christ today? Not, consider. I was making sure my hair didn't get into the frame. Oh, this brush is very, very tiny. This is good. This is very good. I got this gift from Michael's. It was like $6. Which is really good considering it came with like a fancy frame with a magnet on the back, like. And this little sheet is like actual canvas. I don't know if that's normal for paint by numbers, but I was very impressed by it. I thought I was going to paint on paper. It's like, I can't demonstrate it. Clean for so long, I don't know precisely how long it's been. That's good. Congrats. Hello, Seichi. Alright, it's podcast recording. Yo! That's so cool. We'll have a great time. Scruffy's secretly on Pines with Aquinas and is not telling us that he's already Catholic. I'm joking. But wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy? I think it would be. Okay. That's good. The one is gone. I feel like I'm doing math, but I'm not really. I just have to use my eyeballs. Just kidding. Unless... Listen, he would have been Catholic, potentially, if somebody lost Game of Favorites. I won't blame Otto for it, though. He was trying to do his best. But man, that would have been awesome. Oof. I'm losing my touch in Game of Favorites. I need to be on with other VTubers sometime. I'll always say yes to an invite on Game of Favorites. Unless I'm, like, not in town, then I have to decline. But every other time I've said yes. And it's always so fun. I love Game of Favorites. That was far too close for comfort. I'm definitely not throwing that out there anymore. Well... Did you actually feel nervous for a second, Scruffy? Because if so, that might mean something. I don't know. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm learning that we need different kinds of Christians. As much as I want everyone to be Catholic. It's okay. It's okay. Learning to be okay. That's good. It's good. No number here is uncovered. It's a little messy, but 7 is dark, right? Yeah, 7's dark, so it'll fix whatever tomfoolery I have going on. Inaccuracies and whatnot. Look at that. Up close. You can't even see where I was, like, struggling. That looks good. Doesn't that look fancy? Ooh. I actually have to leave now. Bye! Bye! Have a good look. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. We're supposed to be, like, serene today. Let's be serene. Ooh. Sorry. Casting spells. I'm joking. I'm not doing that. That's bad. Don't do that, guys. It's bad. Oh, it hardened. No! Acrylic, my beloved. I mean, I actually don't really like to use acrylic too much. But for this, it's super easy because you don't really have to blend the paints. And acrylic, it depends. But when I used to paint, and I used to paint in high school, I never took an art class. I always wanted to, but I never did. I used to use watercolor instead. And I still have my watercolor palette and everything that I need to paint with watercolor. I just haven't had the time to paint anything or, like, the desire to paint anything. Nap time, lunch, I lurk. Oh, that is so understandable. Please enjoy your lurk. Nap lurk is the best. I love falling asleep to people's streams, and there are some people that I watch midday for the purpose of falling asleep because it's like, not because they're boring, but because I feel safe. And all my midday streamers are like, it's usually in the summertime that you have a lot of midday streamers because all the college kids and I guess maybe some high school kids and all the teachers and stuff are out of school. So you get a surge of like more people on Twitch during the summer, which is great because I don't like being the only person here on like at noon. Like, come on guys, where are you? Working or otherwise, you know. This is gonna be so cute in a frame. I guess I'll leave it on my desk. Maybe we'll have a collection. There was a butterfly one, but I didn't like it. Not that it was bad, but it just... I thought the swan looked more dignified. And, okay, so this is the thing. Moth Mom doesn't have any fridge magnets on the front of her fridge. Because she hasn't found anything that looks cute enough to decorate the front of her fridge. This one not only is in a gold frame, because that's her favorite, but has pretty colors. So I'm thinking maybe for like a day, she'll put it at the front of the fridge. And that would be wonderful. Because all the magnets go on like a tiny side of the fridge and not like the front. So maybe this will earn its spot in the front of the fridge. Or maybe I can put it like somewhere. Like beside the flowers that we have that Milk got. Maybe you can put the picture beside the flowers. Maybe she'll let me leave it up. Took an art class and I wasn't good. I was never able to take an art class because I always had to take Spanish. Or gym. So I never really got to explore with electives. And then by college, I thought about taking a pottery class, but all of the classes were filled up. And all of the beginning art classes were for art majors. And I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to do like beginner art. Painting, mixing 101. Not like anything hard. I wanted to do something fun, so. Well, there's a 1 right there. That's really... I'm gonna have to squint to do that one. So day at work. How's the drawing been? The painting is fun. I'm having a great time. And I hope you're having a great time, too. there's one. Is there any other one in the middle, or is it just that? I think it's just that. I just need to lock in and get real close. I don't want you guys to see all my curls, my curly hair, but I don't think... Yeah, no. No, you don't see anything. That's good. I left my hair down today, and I always, like... It's silly, but I always, like, do my hair before stream. Or sometimes I try to do my hair before stream. Because I use a webcam. It's right there. It's covered. But, like, what if I accidentally flip on my webcam? I want to at least look cute if I'm going to accidentally dox myself, you know? So, yeah. Some days I don't care, but most days I try to look okay. You will catch me in pajamas, though. That is for sure. I do have a cover for the webcam, so I'm not sure why I worry. I do, though. It's a Junie-ism. Yeah. That's such a tiny section. You can't even see what I did. Ah, but I did do it. Like that little, like, sliver. I did that. It was my hard work. Okay? So I tried... Whoa. Scribble sounds? Excuse me? Where'd that come from? Oh. Okay. A calm playlist for reading, studying, or writing. Alright. That was a good intro. I liked that. That was cool. Okay. LOL. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Unless I said something funny. Are you laughing because I'm funny? I'm joking. Okay. I need to do these. I'm just, like, trying not to use all of the paint. I'm scared. I know they always give us too much paint. But, you know, I don't like overdoing it. I think I would have loved to do this as a kid. I want to get, like, a Catholic paint by numbers. That would be super cool. To have of, like the Holy Family or something like that. That'd be cool. I know you can get custom paint by numbers. Would it be conceited to get one of me? I think it would be. I think it would be annoying. But, like, for me, I would enjoy it. Because I don't have any, like, art of me hanging up. Except for, like, something that Riff drew for me. I'd like to have my art on a wall. But, again, I don't want to, like... Maybe it feels like I have an ego a little bit. But I am very thankful for the art that you guys make me. So I like to display it. Yeah. I have, like, a whole blank wall now for art, so I'm really excited. I think it would be great to watch Junie paint Junie. Ah! Maybe. Maybe. Whoa! Oh, hello! It's my mom. Everyone say hi to my mom. Mi hija bella hermosa y amada. She says it all the time, and that's my contact in her phone. My name, and then mi hija bella hermosa y amada. Yeah. Whoa. And to your wonderful friends, I just wanted to take a moment to say how much I love and appreciate each of you. Junie, mi reina, my queen. You are light, laughter, and love. Oh, see, this is how she talks to me on a daily basis. She gets very, very sentimental. It's very sweet. And to your sweet friends, thank you for being a positive and joyful presence in her life. May your days be filled with peace, strength, and endless opportunities to grow, laugh, and shine. You're all beautifully made and deeply loved. What a queen. Hi, amazing and extraordinary people. Do you like my swan so far? You don't have to lie. You can say no. You can't tell it's a swan. Her persona is part phoenix, right? Yeah, because she likes... Is it phoenixes? Is that the plural of phoenix? Phoenixes? Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Everyone say hi. Did you eat lunch yet? I feel like every time you come in to try to be cute, you forget to eat lunch. So, please have some lunch. That's good. Eee. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I love them. Okay. Great. One. Hello, Junie mom and chat. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Now you're making me hungry. I just mentioned food. If I just mention food and you're hungry, it's probably your stomach telling you need to eat. I don't think I did that. I think you just realized you were hungry. I'm eating pasteles now. We had those? Did you eat your leftovers already? We went to a restaurant yesterday and she got food for 2. And I'm like, ah, yes, you and you later. I was like, maybe lunch? Maybe late night snack? I didn't check the fridge to see if they were still in there or not. No, well, you know what you're having for dinner. Unless you really want something different, then that's okay too. Huh? Okay. I think I did all the ones except for like some of the areas I was too scared to approach. Oh, she told me. It's actually bothering Junie about me getting you flowers for about 2 weeks. Yeah, I told her. I told her. And I kept asking her what kind she wanted. She's like red roses, and then she thought about it more. Yeah, don't worry. And every time you guys say hi, I do tell her that you say hi. Just so you know. I told her all the happy birthdays that everyone sent her. With all the messages if you guys said anything else. Usually milk. Yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. She does, I do that. Because you guys asked me to tell her, and she's like a few feet away most of the time, so I just go and tell her. And if she wasn't a few feet away, I would text her. But I don't have to do all that, so I just wait for her to get home and then I tell her. And if I'm watching a streamer, I'll say that she says hi, and then they'll say hi back. And then I'll tell her that she said hi. That's how this works. Yeah. I like the bird sounds in the background. That's nice. We're outside, guys. Are you touching grass? If you're not, you maybe should go on a walk today or something. I have been going on morning walks, and I've been loving my life. Vitamin D deficiency? Not in this household. Look, has been beating me in the Moth, Mom love. She still loves you. I'm still her favorite, though. Obviously, I'm her daughter. So, don't get ahead of yourself. Did I do everything I was meant to do? I think so. Can we move to the next color? I'm scared. Well, maybe this is me being a perfectionist and I need to get over myself, but I almost dunked my paintbrush in my wine. Let's not do that ever, please. La, 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 la. Oh, it looks like milk now inside there. La, 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 la. Okay. Yeah. You always have to be careful with how you store paintbrushes after they're wet, because there's like glue inside the brush, like right here, to put the bristles. So if you can hang them upside down, then that'd be better. So that way the water doesn't run into the glue and loosens the bristles. But, you know, for this, it's not as important. It's stiff, so I'm going to wet it a little. La, 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 la. Okay. Wah. I'm like doing this, flipping it. Because it had like a split. It still has like a little split in the middle, but it's going to be okay. It's going to fix itself. I'm not worried. Just wanted to get some bigger surfaces again. Being a bit of a perfectionist. It's my mom's fault! Joking. I do get it from her, though. She has very high standards for herself. And I do, too. Ooh. No! I missed the tiny, tiny, tiny set. You can't even see it! Ooh, it's okay. Welcome back from ads, ad people. I didn't even know you were away. I mean, I missed you so much. Oh no. Oh no, an impossible feat. Okay. I'm gonna come back to that. If I wait, I'm gonna forget. I need to do it now. I need to do it now. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And then just kind of have a time. Now I can just like relax and fill in all the like other parts without having to worry. This is amazing. I love painting. I love numbers. Well, that's a lie. I don't really... Well, I have a complicated relationship with math. It was my nemesis in grade school. I thought I was so bad at math. And there were some maths that I really got. But whenever I didn't get math and it made me really frustrated, I hated math, obviously. Because I don't like being bad at things. Maybe it was a pride thing, but maybe it was a standards thing where I'm like, I'm an AB student. I need to be good at every subject. And if I'm not AB good at math, then I'm a failure. Which is not true, obviously, but you know, it's where my head was at. Do I need to paint all the edges? Probably not. It's probably making it worse on myself to do that. Because I can't rotate it anymore. But it's fine. It's fine. Suck it up. I say to myself. About myself. But I feel like some of you guys are like more versed in math. Like, I mean, P-Tony's really good at math. I'm pretty sure Milk is good at math. Ooh, numbers. This is now from mobile games. What? I had bad marks for a long time. Ooh. I love math and science, but I'm a complete failure with writing. I was always good at writing. And I love writing. And writing is like the best. I was going to be an English major, you know? I mean, I was for like a semester. But an English professor made writing and reading terrible. I wanted the philosophy experience from, like, reading and writing. But I didn't know that yet. This is what would happen. He would tell us to read, like, 6 chapters of a book. Right? And then we'll read it. And then, instead of discussing it, he'll just talk about the author. And I'm like, well, we just read this book for nothing. We're not talking about the book at all. What's the point? And then he'd talk about it, but he's like, what do you think the author meant? Well, can I interpret anything? No. There was like no flexibility in his class. You couldn't interpret anything yourself. And I was like, well, that's kind of miserable. You know? It's like, how am I supposed to apply this? How am I supposed to like ponder properly? And so I was really frustrated with him because it felt like he made us read for no reason. And nobody really got anything out of it. But maybe some people did, but I switched majors. Because I took a philosophy class, and he's like, well, what do you think about this? And I was like, wait, what do I think? Well, and, you know, it's like, well, we can think about what the philosopher thinks, but, you know, at the end of the day, philosophy is an open question, so there doesn't have to be a right or wrong. And my opinion and your opinion are completely different about these things, but as long as you explain to me what you're thinking, that's all I want to know. So I was like, oh, this is awesome. Oh, hi, Bree. I was watching you yesterday. Good job playing Cuphead. I don't know how you do it. I was in college algebra when I was in 5th grade. Oh my gosh. Algebra for me was like my nemesis. Algebra and trigonometry, but the classes I was good at was statistics. Because it's basically like practical math, like word math. It made sense, like whenever there were word problems, I did really well because it made more sense to me. And then geometry I was good at. Oh, okay. I think I was good at shapes and words. You know? So, yeah. I don't know how I play Cuphead. Either I zone out and then somebody is dead. Either me or the boss. No way. Yeah, because you're a pro, so... I never doubted you for a second. Left yourself open. I love all design and writing. Yeah. Love that. Yay! I have a little bit of paint on my fingers, but you can't really tell. This is pickle. Really took advantage of. Oh no. I missed it. Oh. Don't worry, Ami. If you were made fun of, it wouldn't be immortalized into video because I missed it. So, may it be a great mystery. I wonder what will happen, you know, if like many years along the line, someone watches my videos. I mean, they're live streams. I hope my channel stays up when I pass away. Not to say that I will anytime soon, but like, you know, the internet's kind of forever, so... Here I am in 2025 painting a paint by number swan. You think YouTuber's still gonna be up in like the next 40 years? Probably, but it'd be like a fossil, right? Maybe I'll look back on it to see, like, you know, it's like a video diary almost. What I was thinking about, you know, where I was in life. I think I'm getting sentimental. She's gonna— No, I'm fine. You will be the model of all— I don't think about that. Hi, KJ. I think I could be better. I think I could be more Catholic. Whenever someone questions my faith, I double down, and I don't think I've doubled down enough times yet. I have this, like, perfume bottle I'm using as my paint water. Because I'm trying to make it fancy in here, okay? I think I'm done with this number. I could probably come back to it because there's like little spots there. But I'm deciding on what I want. You know, I haven't done another color yet, so I'm trying to decide the vision, you know. I need to be more Catholic. It's such a Catholic thing to say. It's true. It's true. I'm not where I want to be yet. The way of perfection. I'm on step -2. Okay? So how am I going to close this? Because it opened weird. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm going to have to like scoop. You. Oh brother. Oh brother. So it's going to be a little messy, but okay. All right. Kind of fixed itself. I just don't want it to be like super messy and gross. But I don't want to touch it with my finger, even though it seems like the easiest thing to do. Just get paint all over my hands. Okay. Can I like... I'm struggling. I feel like I'm making more of a mess. But I think it's closable now. I must close it all the way or else. Okay, it clicked. It's not perfect. But it'll do. It'll do. Oh dear. Yeah. Now I have all this like gunk. Well, I can use that. I can use that. Let's be efficient. Like that. And kind of... Yeah. Okay. All the spotty parts. And kind of... Hey, good job, Junie. Oh no, it's a... There's a paint fiber in there. It's like a hair. Okay, I got it out, and it didn't make a mess. It's like it never happened. Okay, clean this real. Okay, no food and only black coffee and water for the next 3 days for me. Maybe just water. Are you okay? Did you just have a really bad tummy ache? And you're like, no food ever forever. I can't even think about eating. Sometimes I get that way. I'll eat something that doesn't sit right, and then I'm like, I don't trust myself to eat anything. I do eventually eat, obviously, because I need to, but I would say if you're gonna fast, maybe consider not fasting in the middle of the week, because that's gonna make work really hard. But, you know, again, it's between you and God, so do whatever sounds good. I need to reset my body. I think you should just take, like, detox stuff. You could do that. You could take some detox stuff. Okay, no more big brush, really, for, like, a long time. Basically. Because we're doing 2 now. So we're finally getting into the swan colors itself. So you can see. We still have more colors, though. Because we got all this going on. Yeah. I love eating hollow food. Watermelons and fruit. Hollow? What do you mean by that? Okay, I think it opened... Aww. I opened 3 instead of 2. I got excited. Truck driver, I don't have work days. Oh yeah! You're right. Okay. Starting home time tomorrow. Okay. I'm trying to get the paint down. Oh no! It did it again. Okay, well I can work with this. Because it's like... I just pushed to the side. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be beautiful, actually. Okay, just work it down a little. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We're fine. I was like, the first time, did not. Large volume, low calories. Oh. Why do you call it hollow? He's sponsored, but he won't tell us. Where's a big 2? Here. Oh, it's like gray. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks gray for me. Well, you can't see it yet, but once I add more of it, I think you will. It's so soothing. This is... Am I like the only person who's never done paint by numbers before? I feel like I'm the only person that is starting this for the first time. I made a mess, so I'm gonna just... That works. That works. I have paint on my nails now, but they're supposed to be painted. Joking. I thought about painting my nails different every week when I do a hand cam, but I just didn't. I didn't feel like doing it yesterday, so I just didn't. Where does the 2 section end? Okay, I did it right. I got worried. I was just going off on an adventure, leading to nowhere. I feel like I'm not doing a great job. I had too much paint on my brush, but what can you do at this point? Yeah. I've never done it. You should try it. It's fun. I'm having a great time. But then again, like, well, it's summer, so I think you have plenty of time to try silly stuff. But I'm like, then again, like, for what reason would you do this? Well, I think plenty of reason. This is too much paint, so I'm gonna thin it out here. I wonder why this part is 2. Well, I'll trust the process. That's all you can do with these. I don't like the way that looks. But I don't know if I have to cover it or not, because the frame is supposed to cover a good amount of the perimeter on this thing. So I shouldn't be too attached to how the perimeter looks. Definitely try it out. It seems like a fun little project. The paint dries so quickly because it's acrylic. But like, it looks so good. And watercolor wouldn't work because it'd be too thin. So acrylic is like perfect because it's thicker. You know? Even though I don't love acrylic. It's too thick again. It doesn't really matter like this part because I think this will be gone with the frame. Because the frame is like, you know, because there are some places where the line ends, so anything beyond that I can't care for. It's the middle that matters. It's way harder to do the smaller details, but I think it's because this is like really, really tiny. You know? Ooh! It looks so cool in different lighting. Okay, so I get excited. Ooh, I can see this one now! Yeah. That's why I'm trying to like... So it's a reflection of like a swan. Here. It's supposed to look like this. Obviously the colors are different, but it's supposed to look like this. So I'm working on like this color. Yeah. As you can tell, the colors are not accurate exactly, but wow, que hermoso. Yeah. He's handsome. Very pretty. It'll come together. It just hasn't yet. It will. Trust the process. Okay. Wait, then where's... Okay. I'm seeing now. I'm just trusting it. The colors are going to be different because, you know, acrylic colors and pastels don't always line up. Yeah. Now you can see it. I see it too. I can't believe you were just here for the ride. You were like, yep, we're painting. Don't know what. Love it. That's incredible. You have great faith. By your faith you shall be rewarded in the kingdom of heaven. Amen. I don't know about faith in me painting, but you know. If you apply that faith everywhere, you're going places. Yeah. It's so tiny. Yay! This is fun. I'm having a great time. Paintings are such an amazing form of art. It's always astonished at what people are able to create. I like watching people paint. So I'm like, well, if I like watching it, then I'm sure that this is a great thing to stream. It is really so cool. I love just watching people do art in general. I like checking... Okay, recently, my most recent obsession has been watching people crochet. or watching people knit or do cross stitch. Because, like, it takes so much concentration and, like, accuracy to do that. I just like watching people work with their hands, I think. That's my thing. So painting is that too. But painting is so slow most of the time that it'll take hours and you won't really see anything work up, but you have to trust the process. Paint is soothing, though. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the paint. Goof off and make something. I don't know. What would this work for? I still have, like, my watercolor papers and stuff from when I used to do watercolor. It wasn't ever anything I displayed, but I have this, like, pretty drawing that I never painted that I drew in high school. Back when I had an art style because I was consistent in my art. I was consistent for maybe 3 years, and every year I would draw myself on my birthday. So, it's just very... Whoa! You changed your name! Wow. That's a lot of letters. Impressive. That's so nice. Wow. Well, you're so Yeshua's precious girl. Number 1. Because you're his number 1 precious girl. That's great. John, hi! I get to watch you paint. Cool. I'm doing paint by numbers, so just know it isn't of my own creativity, but rather using the medium for funsies. Someone already did the hard work for me. I'm just filling in. Welcome, John. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you again. I do get really excited to see you guys again. Yeah. I meant to watch a live stream yesterday. Because when you guys stream, I try to watch when you guys stream too. Or like when a friend of a friend streams. Like if someone's like, hey, I'm going to go watch blah 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 stream. They're streaming today. I'm like, oh, I'll have to stop by. But I started knitting yesterday and I didn't stop. I was knitting and listening to an audiobook, and then I got dinner, and then I got home and continued to knit and listen to an audiobook until I got sleepy. And then I stopped. Love the name change. It's beautiful. Go. Clean again. Yeah. Oh, your profile picture is still the thing I drew. I drew that. I drew you. I accidentally slammed something down. Absolutely. Doing great. You've garnered regulars that come in now. Yeah, it's so surprising still. Yesterday you did. Yesterday. 7, we don't want that. 2 is up here. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Yeah. Spin, 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 spin. Worked, then went home, got tired, then went back to work. Oh, brother. Thank you. I did hydrate. I had a sip. When you heard that little glass clink, it's because my little... I clicked it against the glass. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yay. Oh, that's too much. Panic. Is this good? Oh, brother. To be so careful. Sorry if that fingered send. No, don't worry. I do that all the time. I just read everything as it comes. Or I try to. Whether it makes sense or not. Unless it's inappropriate. Sometimes I scan messages for stuff. It's not always successful. Yeah. You can barely see that I did that. But I did! I painted that. It's great. Trust. Okay, actually, I'll hold off on redeeming that. We are watching a master at work. No, it's okay. It's okay. You're fine. I'm not a master. I'm just... This is actually very charming to do under candlelight. This is... The candle's burning down. You can't see the flame yet, but... Once it gets lower, I'll show you guys. This is, yeah, a candelabra. So it's giving, like, a warm light. You can't really tell, but... Doing a great job. Thank you! I'm having a great time. I like to do cozy and quiet things. Like, if I were doing this by myself, I'd be listening to an audiobook. You know? My problem with listening to the Bible in audiobook form is that I want to take notes. So I don't listen to the Bible as much as I should. Or as much as I could, I should say. Because I can't do it the way I want, you know? Because if something, like, strikes me, I want to be able to, like, write it down. Because I have a note-taking Bible, which is controversial to those Bible purists who believe that no word shall go into the scriptures. Bye, Moth Mom! Bye! That's her blessing. She likes sending that one. I'll see you when you get home. Please don't forget to eat again. I was gonna say bring home some milk, but I actually don't need any, so never mind. Don't worry. I write by candlelight a lot. Yeah! I do too. Mine aren't pre-Civil War, though. Mine are from the craft store, but I don't forbid notes. I do. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Oh, welcome. Armored Cuttlefish! I feel like I saw you. Were you on YouTube? How did I see you before? I feel like you've been here. Welcome back. I think? Yeah, welcome back. We're painting, and there's numbers involved. But don't worry, it's not math, so it's not scary numbers. It's just fun numbers. Numbers telling me where to paint. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll be, like, skilled enough to do a bigger one of these. I want to do diamond painting. That's something I really want to try. Next week, I'm hoping to get the stuff I need. Well, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to spoil what craft I'm doing next week. But I think I want to do weekly hand cams because I enjoy doing crafts and stuff with my hands. So, you know. I did join the other day. Oh, okay. Welcome back. That was way too much. I got overzealous because I was reading and dipping my paint at the same time. You fool! I say to myself, not to anyone. Unless you feel personally convicted, then by all means. Okay. Yeah. Diamond painting sounds so fun to me. For anyone who doesn't know, it's basically a big sticker, okay? And there's color corresponding rhinestones, and you stick the rhinestones onto the sticker, and you make stuff. So, that's all it is. And you can get custom ones. I want a Sanrio one, like of Pom Pom Purin to put in my room. Because, as you guys may or may not know, I said on the Discord, I have picked a favorite Hello Kitty character from June of 2025 to June of 2026. And it's Pom Pom Purin this year. So, look forward to seeing Pom Pom Purin and me together at some point. The novel I'm writing... Whoa! You're writing a novel? Let's start there. Takes place in a steampunk world without electricity, so writing by candlelight and listening to classical music really creates the ambiance of the story. Ooh, it's gonna be pretty. I'm excited. That is such a great vibe. It's been a while since I've written by candlelight. Usually I do write in the morning when the sun rises. And then I do my morning prayers. And then sometimes I go for a walk. I did on Monday. I should start going on morning walks. But it was so cloudy this morning, I just wanted to be cozy in bed with my blankets. So I didn't. But I'll probably go on a walk later. The bird chirping, the fake bird chirping is getting to me. It's calling my name. I need to go outside. Okay. This part is mostly dry, so I can touch it. Okay. Which is going to be good for adding layers. I'll probably go back and do layers if I can remember what color is what. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I think it's fine for now. Yeah. This gray is so light, but it's going to look so good. Because I don't think there's any pure white. This is about as light as it gets. It's not white. It's hard to tell though. Well, from far away it looks more gray. So it's gray. But up close it looks like white, but I assure you it's not. You can see like the shadow of the candle. I don't know if I can't really demonstrate it. I can't. It's okay. There is a candle present. There's a candle in the room with us. But if I zoom out anymore so you can see the candle, you won't be able to see the canvas as much. Is it easier to see it without this in the background? No. That's probably harder. Oh no, our music ended. Hold on. Next one. Oh, writing again. Scratching my brain. Okay. Great. There's more nature sounds in this one. I like it. I was trying to find that piece of music, of like classical music that they have in Oran High School Host Club, but I don't remember the name of it. So I guess we really chilled out today. Yeah. I want to like build a mech on stream sometime. I've never done that before, but I think it'd be cool. What do you think? I know that it takes a lot more than just getting the set because you need the little clippers, and then sometimes they're unpainted. You need a bunch of stuff. But if there's like a beginner's one, maybe I'd get that. Maybe I'd have someone teach me how to crochet too. I don't know how to do that. And I love to do more crafts. I don't know why I was going to say crafts are inherently Catholic, but that's not true. Well, it feels like it to me because I'm Catholic and I like crafts, so maybe maybe it's just like a vocation thing, like a charism doing crafts. I've always liked crafts, like since I was a kid. Moth Mom has this huge backpack that she used to keep in her room of like craft supplies. And we use them for projects, but then if we wanted to just make something. And a lot of the time I wanted to make stuff. So when I wanted to make something, we'd have the crafts to make it. There was a bunch of yarn. There was a bunch of woodworking stuff, a whole set of squiggly scissors, crayons, paints, clays. We still have the backpack, but I don't know what's in it now. We had so many paintbrushes. And I remember as a kid wanting to get art supplies. And so my mom, being the really cool lady that she is, she got me like a intermediate level or like semi-professional, like real paint set, like with an easel. Like, it wasn't one of those like kiddie, like, here's a bunch of markers and a bunch of crayons. It was like fancy. It was made out of hardwood. I don't know what happened to it, but it was so cool. And I was like, wow, like, she's always taken the things that I've wanted to try seriously. And I appreciate that. Like, even for the moment I wanted to be a music major, she was like, okay, Mija, if that's what you want to do, I'd recommend something else. But if you think you can do it, I think that's great. She had this dream when I was a kid that all of my siblings and I would be on a stage somewhere doing public speaking. And I thought for a really long time, you would never catch me dead up on a stage talking to nobody about anything. But now that I get older, I feel like that's a reality that could happen. It's getting closer for me, you know? She's like, I remember seeing you up there and you were talking about God. And I'm like, do you know how old I was? Do you know what I was wearing? Like, is it in my wardrobe right now? Because if it is, I need to prepare. She doesn't remember that part. But it was like years ago. I was like little. Cats are all Catholic. It's true. And dogs are also Catholic because they have dogma. Eh? We can make other animals Catholic too. I'm sure there's jokes there, but those were good. Here's another 2 in there. You'll see it. It'll come to life as I paint it. The numbers go away. I think that's kind of the name of the game. Like, it's not perfect if you look, but on camera it looks really good, actually. So, never mind. My parents were very supportive too. My dad never made me play sports, even though it was his interest. I was always nerdy and artsy. Oh! I think my dad was always kind of lukewarm on the things I did, because he thought I was a weirdo. He still kind of thinks I'm a weirdo, but I don't mind it. At least I'm a weirdo with purpose. He's like, philosophy? Are you sure you want to do that? I told him I joined band. He asked me what instrument I played. I said baritone. He said, why didn't you pick anything cool? It doesn't bother me, and it didn't bother me then. I was like, yeah, well, because I picked euphonium. He's like, you could have picked trombone or like saxophone or something, you know? And I was like, yeah, I just didn't. I think he would have been fine if I played like clarinet, but he's like, you picked, I don't even know what a euphonium is. So that was funny. He used to play trumpet. He played for like a year. And then was like, the case is too heavy, I don't like it. And then stopped. So I don't really know where I got all the music-y stuff from. One of my cousins is like a professional artist, like a manga. Well, I don't know if it's manga, but he does comic stuff. So I think that's super cool. And I remember when he was like taking art classes and he had all those pictures of anatomy that he was working on hanging up in the house. It was super cool. If you weren't how you are, We wouldn't have you here. It's true. I think a lot of it has to do with my mom. I don't think I would have done half of the crazy stuff I've tried if she wasn't encouraging me to do it. Also, like, this is what happened. The reason I became Catholic, I think, fundamentally started with my mom. I felt really stuck. And I was in class. I literally messaged her when I was in class. Hey, maybe I'll study abroad next semester. Or I'm considering maybe studying abroad next semester. Do you think that's a good idea? She's like, you should go this semester. Like, now. What do we have to do? Let's do it. I was like, no, well, the deadline's in like 2 weeks. So don't worry about it. I could do it the semester after. She's like, no, you're doing it. You're going. You're doing this. So I was like, okay. All right. So because she pushed me to get my passport and everything done, I was able to study abroad when I did. And then I had the encounter with the Catholic Church that I did, and I became Catholic. And even with that, she supported me. And me wanting to become a religious sister, she supported me, even though she wants grandchildren. So she's like the coolest mom ever. And she watches anime. And she spoils them for me, which at this point, she does so much for me, it doesn't even matter. At that point, I'll take the L. Please spoil My Hero Academia so I don't have to watch it. But she doesn't like it either, that's the problem. So she'll never spoil it, because she stopped watching it after episode 2. She heard Midoriya's voice and was like, there's no way. There's no way. I'm not doing this to myself. And honestly, fair. She's so real for that. I think it ends there. I can't see. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You are a blessing. Moth Mom is a blessing, and I am glad that I get to be a blessing to other people. It's a gift. She has given me... I'm trying to connect all these. So it looks like there's just like a white line in between like the colors, and that's not supposed to be the case. Stop being shy! Paint in! Okay, I know I crossed some lines. I crossed some lines! But this part still looks like it's like not painted, but I think it's because it's still a little wet. It's okay. It looks good from far away, actually. It looks really good from far away. But up close, I'm peeved. Listen, we'll work on it, okay? It's work in progress. So the paint cup update, not much has changed. It still looks milky. See, we've only used 2 colors, but it does look really cool, like in the jar itself, right? Ah, fancy, fancy. I'm okay. We need to make some darker. I think we've missed some 2s, did we? No. We didn't. Well, I guess I just need to paint them over, because obviously it's bad. Drink the paint cup at the end, right? I don't think I should be drinking acrylic. That's literally plastic. Yeah. I have a question. How is it that acrylic, this is the same acrylic as like acrylic yarn? How do they make it liquid? Or how do they make it a solid that's soft? I don't understand what acrylic is, I don't think. It's one of those great mysteries I hope to never find out. Candle update, though. It's actually burning down. Oh, you can't see it because I put my face in the way. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Still can't see it. Candle update. That's where it is. It's not that much burned down, but it feels like a lot for me. So, yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. It's mostly dry because it's acrylic. It dries fast. Acrylic is a plastic. Well, I know that, but how does that plastic and yarn plastic and the clear acrylic plastic be the same plastic? Or the nail stuff? How is that the same plastic as this plastic and as yarn plastic? It dries different. I don't get it. How does it do all of that? Because, like, this acrylic is liquid at room temperature, and it's acrylic. But yarn is solid at room temperature, and it's acrylic. So, what gives? Why isn't it not liquidy? I'm sure there's a science reason for this, but I'm no scientist. I'm just a girl Nice rosary. Oh! This one is like the standard one you get when you go to Rome. Essentially. Did I get paint on it? No. No, I didn't. It's the, like, Pope rosary. So there's Pope Francis on there. You can kind of see him. Look at the candlelight. Ooh. It smells like rose because it's made out of actual rose petals. I just put it, like, in the corner. I'm trying to do it without touching the candle. It's like right there. Right there. I left it there so I can remember to pray it if I ever watch this video back. Junie, it's me from the past. Pray your rosary. I don't know if that'll work. I did pray one this morning. I had to make a big decision, so I prayed my rosary. I'm getting on to, like, praying the rosary every day. And I used to not do that, but as St. Francis de Sales says, praying in the morning is the best time you can pray. Which I didn't know, but now I get it. Because it's true, because I have all the motivation in the world. But at night, I think about all the prayers I have to do, and I'm like, I'm not doing all that. Which is terrible. But we're oriented toward morning. At least I am. So now when I get up, I pray. So, like, all those long prayers that I would do at nighttime, I now just do in the morning, and it's awesome. First thing I do when I get up, basically. Second thing I do. I need to get off my phone more. Paint is made with water and acrylic resin. Yarn is made by dissolving the material to make a gel. Ooh! My yarn is gel! Yikes. That's scary. So, oh. Thanks, Google. Thanks, Bree. Thanks, Google. That's scary. I don't know if I want to think about my yarn ever being in a gel state. But I understand. It's kind of like the candy floss, like the dragon's beard candy, where they, like, pull it, and then they pull it again, and they pull it again, and then it ends up being really fine, like hairs. Yeah. That's basically what's happening to your yarn, except you can't eat it, which is lame. Okay, that 2 is now painted down, and I made a mess. We can paint over it. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, because we're not perfect. We should try to be perfect, though. That's what I'm learning. But I think a lot of, like, Catholic teachings, when you say it without context, sounds crazy. You know? Like, either it's, like, too much, or maybe it sounds scrupulous. Or I'm like, yeah, I want to be perfect. It's like, well, that's not possible, and, you know, God forgives you no matter what state you're in. But I'm like, but I would like to follow the way of perfection. And that sounds excessive, almost. But I think part of being of your faith is saying things that are radical, or being radical and living so differently than the world lives. So you gotta be more disciplined with yourself. Because we are made for perfection, but we fail! Usually pray my rosary around 2 p.m. Well, you got about 7 minutes, buddy. Tell Jesus and Mary I said, hey. But like that. But don't actually say it like that. Well, do your thing. Do your thing. Anytime someone goes to church, anytime any of you go to church, please tell Jesus I said hey. Or hi, or any other way that is comfortable. I was gonna say send him my condolences, but that's definitely not what I meant. It's just... that's what I thought. Okay, well... I need to get in there again. It's 12:54 here. Oh, well then... you're good. You're off the hook for now, John. I'll let you go. I'll cut you loose. Okay. You close this guy? Oh, that didn't close. Oh, hold on. Oof. This music no more. Hello, Zephyr. Welcome. I'm gonna try and wave. I don't think that's how it works. It's top down, so. Hello. I'm Junie. Today we're painting a swan. It's painted by numbers. And having a nice fancy glass of wine. How are you all doing today? Could we shout out Zephyr, please? I hope you're doing well. And you like your jazz entrance music? That's just for you. W painting. Thank you. I'm having a great time. It's very chill. Anyway. You like the bird sounds and everything? But welcome. What were you doing? Deltarune, hey! What chapter are you on? Don't spoil, but what chapter are you on? I am on chapter 1 tomorrow. Deltarune tomorrow. Deltarune tomorrow. We'll be on chapter 2. So just finished chapter 1. Chapter 2! Okay, great. Great. We're basically like on the same page. When are you playing next? Because we're on it. Okay. This is good. Did you finish chapter 2? Is it long? Because I hope not. Trying to get in here. I'm scared. Okay, I got it. No, I think I'm not even halfway through. Oh, brother. Oh, okay. We got it. I just wanted to touch up because I spilled a little bit of the gray there and somewhere around here, so I just wanted to fix it. Way of perfection, guys. Oof. But that's good to know. I've seen a little bit about chapter 2, but I haven't experienced it personally. You know, because my thing is that, like, growing up, I always liked to watch people play video games, and I didn't necessarily watch them myself. So, you know, whenever... Well, I didn't play them myself, so now that I'm, like, quote-unquote a gamer... I'm not. I'm a streamer, but sometimes I play games. It feels different, you know? Like, playing Amori and watching Amori were two different experiences, and so now I'm kind of learning, like, okay, well, what do I want to play? Because there are some things that I love to watch, but then when I play it, I'm like, this is awful. I hate this experience. So I'm glad you're getting to play Deltarune. That's fun. We're not doing anything crazy. So if you need to, like, raid and run, if you need to get something to eat or drink, or maybe take a nap post-stream, because I know it can burn you out if you go too long, please feel free to do so. I'll be here. But thank you for letting me take care of your dear supporters. What do you call them? Do you have a name for your peoples? We're doodlebugs here, but you don't have to be part of the doodle army if you don't want to. You could just be an ally, like an ally. You can be allies. Yeah. That looks great. Guys, we're painting with numbers. Thank you, W3, by the way. Thank you. Okay. That's... How did the number wear down? What happened? It's been 2 seconds. What did I do? I almost dipped this in the wine. I'm sorry. I don't, but I've been thinking about it, you know. And it's okay to not know. I didn't know for a few months. They were nameless for a very long time. And usually it comes from like a chat inside joke. And it'll come up. Don't worry. Watched my brother play SNES before he finally turned Super Mario World over to me at 5 in 1993. Whoa. Whoa. My brother and I almost always played together. I remember breaking his, I think it was a PlayStation. I felt so bad. I was like a toddler and I tripped over the cord and it dropped the console onto the floor. He was less mad than I thought he was going to be. And I cried so much because I felt so bad for breaking his console. I didn't know how serious it was, but I felt terrible. I don't know if he remembers that happened, so I might call him and ask him sometime soon. That'd be funny. Was there a big 3 section? No, I already put too much on the brush then. Too much. Already doing too much. Okay, yeah. Ooh! That's a fun new color! I like that. It's like a cool blue. I love working with, like, shades that you can tell are either warm or cool. That are, like, pale like this. I don't want to call them pastels because they're not, but something like that. This brush is shedding a little bit. Not too much, but just a little. That's okay. Just something to be aware of. I don't know, I think for, like, the price, getting this whole set was pretty economical. And it's pretty good quality. I mean, getting a whole, like... This is crazy. This? That's wild. So I have... Oh, also, it does have, like, a stand and a magnet. So, like, I have no reason to complain. This is amazing. You know. It's good stuff. You just have to be very careful because it's so small. But I don't know, I like paint my own nails, so this is basically this. It's like that experience, but bigger canvas. I am really liking these nature sounds. This is so immersive. Maybe it's just outside. It's not. Gen Alpha is used to wireless controllers. Is that... I keep forgetting Gen Alpha is like a thing. That's scary. Scary. I didn't know they were used to wireless controllers. I can't even imagine like being in a world where like you don't have your own like adapter thing for a game console or something like that. Like, you know those 3DS chargers and the DS like chargers, how they looked completely different than like a micro USB? Like, we had to have like 6 things. I still have my DS charger because I don't know what it's called. I don't know where to get it. This is a lot of paint on my nail. Well, I could use it as my little paint palette then. You know, mistakes happen and sometimes we can work with them. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't even know how I did that. Just moved my hand over and bam, issue. Well, maybe it's helpful. Who knows? I have all sorts of paint on my hands, but that means it's a job well done. It's okay to be a little bit messy when you're creating things. I think it's good. Yeah. Wired controller console. What was that? PS2? I don't know. This year starts Gen Beta. Oh, no, 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 no. That's terrible. There's a little bug flying around. Oh, it's too high to kill it. I guess it can do its thing. It's not hurting anybody. If it starts hurting me, then we're gonna have an issue. But it's been fine for right now. Ooh, these shapes are so like silly. Ah, so they enjoy more latency, huh? Oh, is that how that works when it's unplugged? Is that Ping? Wait, Ping, did you change your name or are you a different Ping? Is Inky a weeb? Yes or no? Your name is a different color too if you're the same Ping that I know. What is AFAIK? Wireless has more latency than wired. Oh, that's silly. I didn't know that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't play games where that matters at all. At least not for the most part. And I play Overwatch with a keyboard and mouse, so it's fine. Oh no, I made that too big. It's okay. This is so much different than like drawing. Never changed my name. It's the name Ping. I thought it was Ping something and used to be pink, but maybe it's a different Ping. I'm not good enough at games for it to make a difference. That's what I'm saying. Like gamers want wired mice. Oh. Okay. Well, I think I need to get one soon because my mouse. Well, I mean, I think I just need a new mouse. My scroll wheel is broken. And every time I think to go to the store, I do, and then I forget that I need the mouse. And then I am in the car on the way back from the store, and I go, darn it! The mouse! Maybe I'll get a Hello Kitty one. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But I think it'd be fun to get a cute one. The one I have is pretty normy. But it matches my keyboard, so that's kind of what matters. You know? Yeah. The delay is in the processing. I think the mouse has to think and then transmit. PC has to receive and translate it to the command. Wired straight to it. I see. I mean, it makes sense. I didn't know it was that big of a deal. You know? That's already too much. Okay. was a sound of concern. Okay. Yeah. It's coming out pretty good, guys. You can't see any numbers under there, which is the goal, I think, of paint by numbers, is to not see any numbers anymore. Paint no numbers. That would be terrifying if there was no numbers. I wish there was like more distinguishing features between the lines, but I think the point is for it to kind of blend, right? Because that's how painting works. Yeah, I think it's fine. Look at that. I'm gonna try and bring it up without getting paint from my nail on it. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's not a big deal if you're a competitive Counter-Strike player or a speedrunner. Ooh, speedrunning. I didn't even think about that. That's an issue too, huh? Shout out to the speedrunning community. Those guys. Kind of scary. In a cool way. I don't think I'd ever do a speedrun. Not a serious one. Maybe of a game that no one has ever, like, done a speedrun of before. I think that'd be fun. You know, of like... Well, I think I yap too much. I don't think I can handle a speedrun, to be honest with you. But, like, maybe, like, Pokemon Art Academy. I've always wanted to play that game. So, hopefully one day I can get a copy of Pokemon Art Academy. And play it. On the stream. I'd love to. It's like an upside down 7 in here or something. Yeah. Shout out to whoever put these numbers in here. It's super clear. Go them, go them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Okay. That looks so cool! Wow, look at us go. 3, another 3. Yeah. Okay. 3. It's a little much. It's a little much. A little thick. It's okay. It needs to be thick to cover the number. Yeah. I'll head out and pray the rosary now. God bless. Ooh, you're starting early. Look at you. Well, tell Mary I said hey. Have fun. Pray for the world. We need it. Or whatever you need to pray for. It's Sorrowful Mysteries today, by the way. Tuesday, Sorrowful Mysteries. I'm learning! Guys, I'm learning. I used to not know, but now I have like a little paper guide still. I know I've been Catholic for like 2 years. I've been praying the rosary for like 3, but there's still so much to learn. I used to pray like all 4, but I like to pray the Divine Mercy Chaplet, so gotta give myself time. There's only so many things I can do in a day, and I should pray rosary all day, every day, all the time, but I don't. It just matters if you pray one faithfully, then that's perfect. You can only give what you have. If you don't have that much, that's okay. It's good. I add a lot of intentions. I also pray the pre-2002 Rosary without the Luminous Mysteries. Oh, okay. Okay, I respect that. I do like the Luminous Mysteries, but it's fair. I haven't been Catholic too long, so all of the, like, stuff like that, I'm not as, I guess, married to tradition in terms of that, because I became Catholic in 2023, so anything that happened before then, I'm, like, so out of the loop for it. Oh, here's another 3. Really tiny. It looks so good from far away. When I put this up to hang, it's gonna look wonderful. Oh, this is Claire de Lune or something? I don't remember. This is a good one, though. I'm bad at French. I apologize. Well, I was actually earnestly trying to learn French, like, a few months ago. But in the middle of the night, I accidentally deleted my Duolingo progress. So all of my French went away. I was trying to delete my Japanese progress because I had started, like, years ago. And now Duolingo is trying to make everything AI, so I stopped using it because it's not necessarily practical to learn how to speak if they're teaching you conversational things with AI, because a lot of the conversations don't make any sense, so you don't really learn anything practically. That section looks really ugly, but 4 is the next color, so that's going to override it and make it look cute. So I accept this. Yeah, it'll look better soon. Did we miss any 3s? It's 4s, 7s. Nope. Oh, I can still see the numbers in there. That's ugly. It's okay. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah. I'm learning the art of using more. More is more. It's not less. I still have, like, paint on my nail. Very true, I tried sharpening my Spanish with it, and the sentences didn't make sense sometimes. Yeah, and it's not helpful to learn that way. So it's like, you know, at one point Duolingo was a really great tool, but now it's you have to know some of the language before you start, because if you don't, then you don't really learn the right way, I guess. And it's kind of unhelpful for a few languages where you have to learn like a new alphabet, like Greek or Japanese or Mandarin or something like that. It's not always as efficient. Drawing is coming out great, by the way. Thank you. I think it looks good. Well, I mean, from far away, it looks great. Up close? Yeah, but listen. Okay, well, I'll show you. It looks good on camera. It looks great on camera. That's perfect. Actually, it looks good. It looks good. I'm gonna leave it at that. How about that? Okay, I'm opening the next one. Oh, it opened! It opened! I didn't have to struggle or fight with it. That's a Christmas miracle. Okay. Shout out to this old pillowcase. I'm wiping my brush all over it. It's like damaged on one end, so I'm like, oh, this is a perfect like little cloth to use for my paints. Okay, 4. Oh, is there a big section of a 4? No, they're all skinny. Okay. Oh, that's actually kind of big, but okay. I have to remind myself it's okay if it's not perfect. Yeah. Ooh, it's scary. Scary. It does look really, really good from far away. Tried learning Japanese and it felt good, but it didn't take long to see the wall with it. Yeah. I have my Genki textbooks, and so I like have half a mind to learn Japanese. But I haven't yet. I don't know why I haven't started. I think maybe it's because like I've been doing so many things that like starting a new language seems really daunting. But maybe I'll put it on my like New Year's resolution for 2026. Learn Japanese. I'm still trying to read 24 books. I just finished one yesterday. It was I Am Bernadette. It's the autobiography of Bernadette. Her last name starts with a B and it's French, and I can't pronounce it. But it's not actually French, and that's the whole point of it. It was the girl that saw Our Lady in Lourdes. So that was really cool to hear about that, because I have like a medal, like a Saint Bernadette medal, and I have like this little like pouch that has a depiction of her on it, and I don't know why I got it years ago, but I just thought it was beautiful, and so now I have Saint Bernadette like in my room, and I'm like, let me see what her deal is. So that's what I've been doing. I'm glad I finished that, and then I'm listening to Introduction to a Devout Life. I'm on the meditation section, but I think that's something I need to do day by day instead of all at once. So I'm probably going to skip over it, just so I can do it in the mornings instead of just listening all back to back. I do like to listen to my books so I can knit at the same time, but there are some books that I read like, you know, like a book. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know if you heard that. My wrist like popped. But like it was very high pitched. So not like a crunch, you know what I mean? I'm scared to get to the dark colors. That's gonna be spooky. But we're not there yet, so that's a later Junie problem, I think. That looks so cool! I think. You can barely tell the difference between 3 and 4. You could up close. Hi, hello. Did you hear it? You were able to hear it? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, did it go off? Hello. Welcome. Prelude. J? Is it J? Or is it pronounced a different way? G. I don't know. Probably J. What number are we on again? 4? 4. Yeah. Forgot how to count. I told you guys I wasn't good at numbers, okay? I'm trying. Okay. Ooh. This is so spooky because the section is so tiny. Okay. That came out perfect though. Near perfect. Hi there, good morning. God bless you all in the name of Jesus Christ. How are we doing this amazingly wonderful day? I love that you're doing paint by numbers. Paint by numbers! Yeah. I am painting. There are numbers on the screen. I guess on your screen. For me, it's in person. In the flesh. Hands? This is my 3rd hand cam. My second hand cam in 2 weeks. I'm thinking every Tuesday I do crafts. You see my hands. Here they are. My hands. They have paint on them. My cool ring. Hands? Yeah. Well, I just decided, like, last week to do weekly hand cams. So. We're on 4? Yeah, I forgot how to count. And will continue to do so. Such is the way. Okay. That's good. This is peak. You guys gotta get in on this. Go to the craft store and grab like a craft kit or something. I'm gonna buy like a friendship bracelet kit next week. And we're gonna make friendship bracelets, okay? I'm gonna make beaded friendship bracelets for you guys. Maybe I'll make a bunch of friendship bracelets and hand them out at Reach. Like VAngeli ones. Or just Junie ones. That'd be fun to give you guys friendship bracelets. How many do I need to make? I don't know. At least a few. That'd be fun, I know! Traditional art is always amazing, however, I might be a bit biased. That's fair. I do like traditional art. It's fun. I just don't do it enough anymore, you know, because almost everything's online. I do like digital art, though, and I think I like it because I had to learn how to do it. And now that I know how to do it, I feel really cool knowing how to do it. Because I didn't know how to do it before. Man, I'm getting so much paint on my fingers. But that's okay. Ooh. Yeah, this looks so cool. Still need to learn how to draw men. Yeah, I know. I know I do. I've been drawing cute girls since, like... Well, I did at one point draw boys, but it was, like, when I was in middle/high school. And then I kind of forgot how. I don't know how I made them look like boys. I'll have to, like, dig up my old art folders. Maybe one day I'll show you guys my old art. I'll have to go through it and make sure everything is okay. As in, not, like... appropriate, but like make sure my name's not on it. Hola Junebug, hola Cho. ¿Cómo tú estás? Sorry, I'm stretching. You need to make $1 million. I mean bracelets. Okay. I can make 1 million bracelets. Yeah, I'll make a bunch and bring them to Reach. Hopefully I can get there are beads, and I was super obsessed with them as a kid. There are beads that like you take them out, well, in the like artificial light they look like clear, but in the sun they change colors. I think we need a bunch of beaded friendship bracelets. Yeah, that'd be cute. Be the bracelet dealer at Reach. I hope I don't run out. That's my worry. Is having a bunch and running out. It'd be so cute though. You guys can have friendship bracelets. Maybe I'll bring a stamp and I'll stamp your hand. You want a stamp? And I hope that I can have one of these. Maybe like a Polaroid printer and print out a Polaroid. You have hands? Yeah, they have paint on them. I have hands. Do you have hands? Look at my hands. Long fingers to play piano, aka rhythm games. I don't actually use it for any practical reasons. I know, it's terrible. Oh, this section is long. Okay. We're gonna try to not redip this entire time. Oh, I already feel like I'm gonna fail that. I feel like I'm using a colored pencil when I hold it like a holding it like a pencil. Ah, guys, I'm left-handed. Oh, another playlist. Bam. Okay. Ooh, that one had rain for like 2 seconds. I have no hands, only paws. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's totally okay. You don't have to have hands if you don't want them. I thought about wearing gloves when I did hand cams, and then I did a poll for it a few weeks ago, and I do this every, well, I guess it was months ago now. I do it probably once a year now. I do like a survey for like streams, and I'm like, hey, what kind of streams do you like? Would you like me to try these kinds of streams? If you wanted me to play a game, what game would you want me to play? If you want me to collab with someone, who would you want me to collab with? You know? So I kind of put things in your hands to see what kind of streams you like, what things you think I should do more of, what I should do less of. So it helps me understand what you guys like, and then have the confidence to try out new things. So I added hand cam streams as a potential thing to do, and you guys were very receptive to it. And I said, okay, well, should I wear gloves? And the options were like, yes, no, and I don't really care. And a lot of people were like, no, or I don't really care. So, you know. Are you a true lefty or are you split-handed? I'm a true lefty. If you're split-handed, you're not a true lefty. You stay over there. You don't understand the struggle. Yeah. It's the only hand I can write with. So, you know. As true as they get. Yeah. Nope. And nope. Yeah. Wow! It does look good. Do you do everything left-handed though? Yeah. I would love to collab with someone. I think that would be a fun project. You should! It's fun. I think it's a little bit scary to reach out sometimes, but I think when I first started, I was like, everyone's bigger than me, so I'll just treat everyone the same, because I have like 10 followers and everyone else has at least 100, and that's a lot. So I'll just talk to whoever, because at this point, everyone's big. So now that I meet people that are smaller, they're like, oh, I was so shy, you're so intimidating. I'm like, please talk to me. I'll talk to you first. What's up? Like, oh, I wish I could collab with someone. I'm like, I'm here. Hello. What are we playing and when? I put it on my calendar right this moment. They're like, really? Yes. Yes, really. I would like to hang out with you. You're cool. It's vibes. It's always vibes. So don't be shy to reach out to people. And if they're like, actually, I would never collab with you, then that just means that someone that probably wouldn't vibe with you anyway. And that's okay. I think some people are different outside of streaming than they are on stream, which is pretty normal, you know. Some people have some sort of persona, so that's okay, but you're gonna find your people. Hang out with them. You know? Okay. Yay! Look how colorful! Wow! It's looking like a swan! Where can I watch your podcast with your friend? I miss most of it live. It's on my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is the same one as my Twitch name. A Persona you mentioned? You say Persona 5 mentioned. I want to play a Persona game because I like the guy with the black hair. He's so handsome. I once saw a picture of him that was so beautiful I cried. So, yeah. Whoever that Joker guy is, man. God took his time with that one. Okay. I think that's all the 4s, right? Did we do it? I'm getting more comfortable with making mistakes because up close it kind of looks... Nah. Well, I mean, it looks good on camera, but like in person it looks like there are some errors, but all's well. I have paint on my fingers now. I've stopped caring about being fancy. We are now just doing our thing. 5 is next? I don't see any more 4s. Unless I'm foolish. No. I'm no fool. Looks very bonita. Thank you. I think so. I like my bonita paint jar. It's a perfume bottle. But it's one of those perfume bottles that doesn't have like a stick or anything in it. It's just a jar. Just vibes. So I can't really use it for perfume because this is a lot. If there's no stick, it's just... yeah. It's not milk. It's just paint water. But because I haven't used any of the dark colors yet and this is all I've used, it looks really pretty and milky. Okay. That still didn't close and I used both my hands. Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys heard that. I hope so. I want to like... Okay. We got it. Whoa! That one actually looks so smooth. Because the other ones had like peaks, but it just came off really nicely. Wow. Candle update. It's getting closer. I almost burned my fingy there, so we're gonna keep it just like that. Yeah. When it gets lower, you'll be able to see it, but my goal is to finish painting by the time the candle reaches, like, here. Well, you can't see it. Like, here. Yeah. Because I realized with taper candles, you can't let them burn all the way down, because then you won't be able to pull them out of the things. So, I learned that the hard way, even though I go to church and I see people pull out short candles all the time. Like, come on, Junie. What color are we on? Bonita. Yeah. 5? The colors don't look that different, like, closed, but, like, when you open them and you put them down, it's like, whoa. That one doesn't look different at all. Oh, okay. Well, let me shut up. That's actually different. Oh, paint by numbers. I must trust you more. And I don't. Number 1 paint by numbers hater. I'm joking. I was so scared to do, like, the one, but I'm glad it's coming out okay, actually. I'm very pleased. I think the point is to put it on thicker. I'm learning as I go. Listen, next time I do paint by numbers, I will not be caught a fool. Have you ever been to a candlelight service before? I went to one at Christmas and once, and it was awe-inspiring. I got tingles. I've been to one kind of for Easter Vigil, but I've never been to a Christmas Vigil Mass, because almost every time it's Christmas time, I get really sick, so I haven't been able to go. One year it was because I was sick, and then the other year, I think I got sick again, and then the third year it was snowing really hard, and I didn't have good tires. And then the year after that, I wasn't even in America, so... yeah. Hopefully, this year will be the one. What is the medium you're working with? It's acrylic paint. And canvas. Kinda. Yeah. That's all it is. Classic Michael's paint by number set. I guess they make it in Canada too because the box had both French and English. And I couldn't imagine there being Michaels in France, so I assume it's just for Canadians. Claude Monet's paint acrylic. Yeah, exactly that. I don't know how to pronounce the L in French. I didn't get that far in Duolingo, sorry. This is fun. That looks... I think this background color really misled us because it's supposed to look like this color. As you can see. Clear difference. But that's okay. I mean, I have half a mind to go back in and paint it like purple, but I don't know where my purple paint is. That'd be really pretty if I painted it purple, but I wouldn't want to mess it up with a dark color. It would be me, to be honest, to do that. Ooh, gold. Well, I mean, if I did gold, it'd be too much because the frame is gold. We do have a lot of gold paint in our house, though. Because whenever Moth Mom gets something that isn't as cute as she wants it to be, she'll paint over it in gold. So we have, like, 5 shades of gold. It looks like it needs a little white. It looks like it needs a lot of things. Gray. It probably needs gray. But, like, in here it looks like the right color, but, like, whoa. Whoa. It's okay. It's still gonna be fun anyway. We're on 5. Okay. Listen, I did it as the instructions said to do. I actually didn't read the instructions. I just assume. What would they even say? Paint the number. Moth Mom is based in Kintsugi Pilt. Well, I don't think it's necessarily that. I think she, like, tries to, like, make everything look Victorian. What number is that supposed to be? Let me look. Because that doesn't look like it has a number on it. I'll just check. Via handy dandy paper! This section? Ooh, it was supposed to be 4. Okay. Okay. I mean, I have, like... Oh. What do you think about putting a coat of, like, gold ink on it? What do you think that'll do? I think that could be cool. I don't know. I don't know if it's too much gold. Do it. Well, we'll wait for everything to be painted down first, and then we'll try it. It'll probably come out good. I have to open the 4 without getting my finger stuck in paint again. Okay, I did it. That was scary. Okay. Didn't open all the way. Ooh! Ooh, it did the thing. It did the thing. Look at the thing. Okay. Suck it up, Junie. It's not that big of a deal. I went like this. Okay. Bloop. Is the brush still wet? It still feels like it's wet, but I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. Okay, yeah, those are supposed to touch because it's all 4. It dries down so differently. I don't want to be the person to add several coats, but I have so much paint left. I may as well add several coats. Oh, brother. It'll probably look better if I did, but how dedicated am I to this? Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. Okay, let's not get too excited. Close that. Close that at once. Yeah, okay. You can take a sturdy piece of paper and put the orange down like it's the paint by numbers. If you were to water down the gold acrylic a little bit, it could be a nice effect in the orange. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can find any paper nearby, like within reach. Like good paper. Like art paper. Where are my sketchbooks? Thick paper, like cardstock, maybe. Do I have any? Oh. Ooh, oh, I got excited thinking this was like white cardboard. Well, we could try this. We could try. We'll just put a really thick layer of... We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't have cardstock within reach. I don't think. But we'll try something silly, huh? If we make it thick enough, it should be okay. Let's sit this here. Let's see. Eat. Open, open, open. Try not to break them apart. Ow. Okay. Ugh. Okay. This is for an experiment. Yeah. I like that it's not as grippy, this, because the paper's smooth. Probably have to add a few coats until it gets the right color. But I can use my fan to dry it. Where's my fan? Where's my fan? I'm not closing that all the way because I can't deal. I can't deal. Stay. Stay. That's fair. Okay. I don't know if it'll add wind sounds. Can you hear wind sounds? Well, it looked like you could. Well, I'll just hold it up and go like and fan over here. That's fine. Oh, I would hydrate if my hands weren't full of paint. I don't hear anything yet. Okay, let me try again. Can you hear it? Did it sound like you were in a wind tunnel, or was it pleasing to the ear? Was it like ASMR, or what was that like for you? It looked like my microphone went up. Now I can hear it. Well, I'm doing it away from me. Yeah, so you can't hear it now. But you did for a moment. That was pretty neat, huh? I liked that for you guys. Okay. One layer is dry. My bad. I just randomly redeem hydrate while lurking in streams. No, you're fine. Thank you. Hear the wind noise. That's so fun. Well, one layer is down. And another. It's for science. Oh, that's too thick already. Okay. Why does it look less orange? Something color theory. Because, like, these two colors do not look like the same color. So, what happened? Like, how did it get like that? I don't know. Probably because the background is brown, so it kind of lightens it up. Oh, well, I probably shouldn't. Let's wait. Let's fan it first. Put that there. Put that there! Hydrate is the best. It's true. You're silly and I'm here for it. I'm trying to be here, present. I don't think I make an effort to be silly or not silly. That's just default settings. I'm too silly. I am, for anyone that wasn't here earlier, my philosophy fan. I'm a big fan of philosophy currently, so, naturally. I am here! Yeah, like that. I think, therefore, I am here. I don't know, something, My Hero Academia. It's still wet. It's still wet! Oh, well, it's looking oranger now. I don't think oranger is a word. Come on, Junie. That was cool. Thank you. I got it from the Vatican Museum because the painting of this is in the Vatican Museum. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm still fanning. It's like a little bit of a forearm workout. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll give you a little bit of wind too. POV, we're in the car together. It's summertime. Wow, this is so nice. Wow, guys. So much wind in your hair. Does that feel immersive? That's as close as ASMR as you're gonna get. Just kidding. I want to do voice packs. But, like, I don't want to do ASMR. I just want to do voice packs. Does that make sense? I think it'll be fun. You know? Okay. I think that's, like, more dry. It's a little tacky, but it's acceptable. It's not getting on my fingers, so that means it's dry in Junie standards. Is that opaque enough? Yeah, we could do another layer. Yeah, why not? Want to truly test it out, don't we? So, have to be thorough in our research. Yeah, that's pretty opaque. Like, that middle section is good. Judy, I'm cold. Can you please close the sunroof in the rental Fiat 500 EV? Sure. It's too bright. Let me just... Is that better? Here, let me just Did that provide shadow for you? Kind of. Kind of. Maybe it's better this way? Nah. Nah. I'm getting natural lighting from, you know, a window. So it's kind of hard to... Unless I, like, got up and closed the blinds. It'd be less immersive, because I'd be tripping over myself to get there. Okay. I'm still fanning. This is an important experiment! You don't want to ruin our painting. Oh, I got something on the... What is that? What is that? I don't know. A speck. A speck! Okay. Okay. Is this... Okay. It's still tacky, but we're gonna ignore it. Oh, okay. This is my... I got it from the UK. It's calligraphy ink, but it can be used for other things. It's very, very gold. I mixed it with my normal black ink, so it's not as full, but I think it could be cool to add over the... Let's see. We'll dry the... I'm wiping all the paint off on the... of this. I don't know if I want to, like, wet it? Well, let's try it without water first. Ooh! But we want to add some sort of liquid. That's not gonna work. I need, like, a pipette! I'm not gonna get a pipette, though. That's too much work. It's a good way to transfer water. Pour it. I have a big cup. Maybe little splash. Oh, it was a lot. Felt like a lot. Okay, I added some, so I thinned it out a little bit. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh no, actually, I think that might work quite well. Let's see. Oh, it's like a wash. Whoa! So it just kind of leaves a... We might have to dry it again. We must see how this works for science. Ooh, it dries so fast. Wow. It's like magic. I'm fascinated by this entire process. You can kind of see where it dried. It's like very, like a wash. You know? Ooh, okay. Let's... Whoa, that looks so magical. Woo, okay. Let's try to see the thin layer versus the... Well, it doesn't lay on it very well because... Well, obviously. Obviously! It's a skill issue on my behalf. But it should fit into the grooves of the canvas, I think. I don't know if I love that. I'm over here just... Alright, let me try it straight up. Let's see. I don't know. I don't like it. Well, let's try a part that's gonna be outside of the frame to see. Let's try. Let's try. Look how magical that is. I don't know if I want to add the wet one, but I don't really add much, to be honest. A lot to be desired there. But it's going to be outside of the frame, so it doesn't really matter. What are my fingies? We may leave it. Well, I must complete the experiment by adding the normal gold without the water. See? Oh! That's kind of cool. But it's still a bit too thick. We might just leave it orange. But it was a good experiment. It was good to try it out, you know? I like how magical this is because it looks ugly now. And then you just kind of like... And it's magical again. It's so cool. I do really like to write with, like, colored calligraphy ink. But for the most part, I'm, like, very strict black ink person. And I had to get a quick drying ink because obviously I'm left-handed. So when you write, your hand drags over whatever you're writing. So if you write fast, then it smears everything. So I had to get like, oh, I wish I had my inkwell, but I don't know where it is. It's probably like in another room. But yeah. Okay, back to business. Put this back. Ugh. That was fun. We can put this in. I think I have a paper towel somewhere nearby. Well, I should have. That would have been really smart. Well, Junie is not known for being smart, so, you know. We could just sit it to the side. Just, you can go over there. That's a later Juni problem. Okay. Anyways. Well, let's move it here so it doesn't knock over. Okay. What color were we on again? 5? 6? 5? 5? Definitely 5. Okay. This was good. Okay. Back to business. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that was easy. Okay. Maybe after you open it the first time, it's not a problem anymore. Who knows? Maybe I can flip it. Would it behoove me to do this? I mean, it would make it you seeing it a lot easier, so I guess sacrifices must be made. Oh, I have so much paint on my fingers already. I just got here. Okay. It's okay. It looks cool. Okay. It's a little bit... We're finally starting to get to the bottom. Because the bottom has like so many more dark colors. It's like, man. It's gonna look good, I hope. You know what they say... What they say, left-handed people perceive things differently. So Junie is the water glass half empty or half full. I usually just say it's halfway. Yeah, because it's halfway. Yeah. Half drink. I don't know. Half. Usually I just say it's half. Yeah. But in terms of mindset, I guess half full, but usually I don't know. Halfway. What else is it supposed to be? Filled with air? I feel like half full is weird. I don't know. I think half full is when you're filling something, but half empty is when you're emptying it out. So it wouldn't make sense to say half full if you're drinking a cup of water. But if you're filling up something, like halfway, then I think it makes more sense to say half full. You know? Just halfway. Fascinating. Just as I thought. Normally, people answer with one of the two choices to that question, but left-handed people would give an answer like yours. Typical. Typical left-handed. Write that down. Okay, so what I think is fun about being left-handed is apparently you use the other side of your brain more, apparently. I don't know if that's actually true. But what I've been told is that you use the right side of your brain more, which makes stuff like math a lot harder. It's still possible, of course. But you're more inclined to do more creative activities because that's the side of your brain that you exercise the most. I don't know if that's true, but for me it is, at least. Because I tend to like art stuff more, and I struggle a lot with numbers. And with math. And like, I used to struggle with planning. I just like to do artistic freeform stuff. So I guess when it comes to problem solving, I do it in a weird way. But I think I get it from my mom. She's always one to find like the plan B of something, so. She's not left-handed though, so I don't know where she gets it from. Her brain is really interesting to me. Need it. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of left-handed people in VTubing though. Because I think more creative-oriented people do VTubing. But who knows? Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Is that normal? Did I answer correctly? I believe you're correct. That's why I force myself to use my left hand. I like to think it has opened up that brain power. Oh. Yeah, it's always fascinating to me whenever right-handed people want to be left-handed. I'm like, oh, why would you want that? It makes everything way harder. Because scissors are oriented to be right-handed. Bike brakes are oriented to be right-handed. When you open a door, you have to reach across yourself because the door handle is on the right side when you're entering something. Most of the time, I always have to reach across. It looks silly, but I goofed up there, but I know that's 6, so I'll go back and fix it. Fix it. There's a 5 there. Little baby 5. There's a baby. I think in terms of spirituality, do you think there are more mystics that are left-handed than right-handed? I've never looked into that, but I don't think people really care about the hands that people write with in ye olden time, unless, well, I know there was a time where, like, people weren't allowed to be left-handed, and you're, like, trained to not be left-handed anymore, which I think is very silly. Because some superstition or something. I mean, for some cultures, it's inappropriate to use your left hand. So, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, another playlist. Let's go. Boom. Boom. Bam. Ooh, more writing sounds. Go. Yeah. Oh, it's thinning out. It's thinning out. Whoa, I don't want to use too much, though. It's going to take forever to dry. Oh. Okay. No whining, just painting. Just letting the numbers consume me right now. It's fine. Just let the numbers happen as they happen. I'm trusting the process. I don't really know what the process is leading me to do, but surely it's good things. I do definitely need to go back with the orange and kind of line up everything to make it look crispy, but right now it's kind of, you know, all over the place. That's gross, but it's okay. We're on 5? No 5s over here. There's some up there. What? Okay, yeah. I just looked at the picture and I needed to not do that. Only a true left-hander would say that. Is that the sound you were looking for? I can do that. I'm trying not to get any of the gray, because the gray is such a thin layer. It's just so not precise anymore, but it's okay. I'm going on vibes. Sometimes you just gotta go on vibes. I'm going on vibes. It looks so blue to be a swan, but I'm gonna just trust it. I'm gonna trust it. It's gonna be great. The colors do look like completely different from the picture, but listen, these are the colors they gave me. These are the colors I'm using. Yep. Yerp. That's the only 5s I see, I think. That's a 6. This is a 6. That's a 6. Yeah. Well, it does look very blue, mind you. Listen, I'm working with what they gave me. I think I'm doing a fantastic job. She really did answer like a true... Is that true? Is that true? Oh. The same picture. Yeah. She's vibe coding. Yeah. Yeah. Well. All's well that ends well, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We're doing it. Candle check. It's getting shorter. Check it out. Oh, that's way shorter than when we started with, so winning, yeah. Check this out. My, Saint, oh. The cross never ends up on the same side as the medal, but it's like a Saint Benedict medal. Ooh, got it from my grandma. Abuela, she always gets me. She always, past tense, got me Catholic stuff. Great. I've inherited all of her rosaries and her huge nativity scene. It's a big gob of dry paint. Can I get rid of it? Yes. 6. We're at the end of the row. Before we get to the scary colors. Ooh. Okay. No, that did not work. Okay. Oof. Oh no, I did the spiky again. It's okay. At this point, it's fine. To me, it is okay. 6? Yeah. Okay. A lot of big 7 sections, but not so many 6. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go on vibes. And that's okay. Because everything's blending together because it's supposed to. That's how this works. So I'm gonna just kind of be more freeform with it. It's okay. It's not to be perfect. It's a big lesson I still have to learn. I don't have to do everything myself, and not everything has to be perfect. Sometimes it just has to be made by me. Gotta lock in. I don't know how I'm supposed to lock in more. Gave me the wrong colors, so all I can do is my best. So I'm now no longer super attached to it looking perfect, because it's not going to look like the picture. By any means, so it's okay. It's totally okay. Maybe when I put it in a frame, it'll look different. When I have it far away and when everything's truly, truly dried. Maybe. Maybe, but who knows? It looks very poggers. I think it looks okay. You can really see that hole there, can't you? I'll paint it in. That looks ugly. Here it is. All done. There. Okay. Yep. Yep. It's coming along. Or something. Because you cannot be attached to things sometimes. It's gonna look silly and it's gonna be okay. Yeah. I think without a reference photo though, I think it looks good. Completely different colors, but it still looks cool. Listen, in like a year, I'm not gonna remember that it was supposed to look like this. Okay. Yes, when the world ends and historians come to my house, they'll see a beautiful painting that I made myself. Not by any other assistance. I'm gonna sign it like I made it myself. Oh, I do have like an actual pen that I can use to sign it. So that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I really gotta make one of these, to be honest. Maybe I'll draw something, but I don't know if I use enough colors to warrant a paint by numbers. So, you know, because I drew this, like my little... I'm pointing to it with my brush. You know, as you can see, I didn't use too many colors, so I don't know if it would work as well. Because I don't really shade like this, so... That's 7, this is a 6. Oh! Okay, I'll use a bigger section, because I have a lot on the brush right now. A lot going on. That 8 is basically black. I'm so worried about the 8 section, because it's gonna be loca. I'm not sure if the frame even goes out here, but we're gonna say it does, just in case. That looks so weird. It's gonna come together. I believe in it. I believe in it coming together. can't judge it. Okay? It's not even done yet. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Sure. There's like a bump there, but I think it's supposed to be there. I don't know. I'm trying to be very precise, but I'm probably gonna go back with the orange and clean up everything. For sure, because... What? What is all of this? So... so interesting. Definitely, again, blue swan. Blue swan. It's okay, swan. You're not an ugly duckling to me. You're perfect. Okay. Remember to reload your lungs. Did I do it right? I think I did. It worked. I didn't hear the cartridge click, but I think I did it. That's the thing, like, this paint doesn't smell like anything. Maybe because I have a wax melt going, but... it doesn't smell like anything. It smells... I don't want to say it smells good. I mean, it does, but... why does it smell like perfumed? That's so... okay. Yeah. Go off, paint. Don't smell paint, guys. Don't listen to me. It'll be weird. It just, I'm so used to acrylic paint smelling like so strongly of acrylic paint. The second you open it, you know it's there, you know? But like right now, it doesn't really smell like anything. Other than, like, good. I don't know. There's a hair! Okay. There's still a hair! Get... okay. Go. Big section. So lots of paint for fun. I will say, these brushes are pretty good. Would I reuse them? Maybe. Probably. I'll just put it with all my art stuff and we'll see if we get around to it. I still have all my watercolor brushes and stuff, so I don't know if I'll revisit that. I mean, if I'm doing craft streams, it's likely I'll come back and do a little watercolor something. I don't know if I remember how to do everything right. It's been a long time. So we'll try our best. Okay, it's okay to use a lot. Oh, that's too much, that's too much. Junie, that's not okay. You use too much. Oh, you're making a mess. I'm joking. Hey, you guys can still see. Okay. I was too locked in. I feel like a nail technician. Because I'm looking down, but the camera's like right here. So it's like a circle. And my hands are here. And I'm like... it also has like a light. So like... whoa. It's like a little ring light. It apparently also has a microphone, and I'm sure it sounds really bad. You tell me, actually, because I've never listened to it before. So you tell me how bad this sounds. And I'm like... it also has like a light. So like... whoa. It's like a little ring light. It apparently also has a microphone, and yeah, that's scary. Anyway. This is why having a good mic is so important for streaming, guys. Because what was that? Hopefully not a terrible experience. We'll see. We'll see how it turned out. Okay. Oh no. Oh gosh. Getting a little close. Because it's so dark. And I have to be like so careful in there. Okay. I think that's my next purchase because the mic does affect a lot. Though having an ugly mic is funny sometimes. That's fair. Yeah. I have like a... let me check. Hold on. I got my mic for about $45. It is a Does it have a name? It had... Oh, it's a fee fine. You can get it on Amazon. It was on sale, so... Why did you sound like a cave explorer for a moment? Is that what it sounds like? Really? Do you want me to sound like... Hold on, I can do something, actually. Here. I can also sound like I'm in a cave. Do you want me to sound like I'm in a cave? Hello? Hello? You guys are so far away. Yeah, I have settings. That's really the only one I mess around with. But there's more settings than that. I just haven't set them up yet to be automated, but that's silly. If I ever get like a Steam Deck, I'll probably make those automated, but I don't have one yet. Maybe one day I'll get one. It'd be good to have all my like hotkey stuff synced so I don't have to worry. I don't know if there's a button to just toggle on and on off filters on a mic because it's a few clicks, so I don't know if you can hotkey it necessarily. I'll have to check what OBS can do. I'm sure OBS can handle it. Ah, the reverb, yeah. Now do underwater. Or something. I don't know. I don't swim, so... But hello, milk. That's red. I like seeing you on YouTube. It's normal for you to be on YouTube. I don't know, it feels right. It feels right. I'm hoping to get more YouTube benefits soon. So I'm working... that's why I'm streaming so much on YouTube, so that way I can unlock partners sooner and we can have cool membership streams. I'd love to do a membership stream. Yeah. Good enough. Oh, thank you. Hello. Hello. Hi, Milk. Welcome. I think it probably feels more natural to see you on YouTube because every time I get milk, usually I get whole milk and the whole milk container is red. So seeing your name and then beside something red makes sense to me because, yeah. Because I think the only cartridge of milk that I seen in elementary school that was purple was skim milk. We don't like skim milk. You and I both know how we feel about skim milk. So, it just makes sense to see you red. Does that make sense? Picture-wise? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm making a few errors, but they're creative liberties, creative choices. I just have to really get on the line here for that. Okay. It's easier to cover up the numbers when the color's darker, so I don't have to do 6 billion layers. I can just kind of put it down and hope and pray. It turns out okay. I need to open up a tab on both YouTube and Twitch so that way I can watch YouTube but still get crayons. I see. I see. Hopefully I can add more channel points. Stuff. But, you know, since I'm debuting so late in September, I hope that I can get some cool stuff in. Okay, that was 6, right? Oh, there. This little section here. I told myself, oh, I'm gonna fix the 5 error that I made. Here it is, now. Being fixed. I feel like my eyes are watering. Because I'm looking so hard. Okay. What a mental exercise, huh? Yeah, that... Is there any other 6? No? Nope. Nope. Done. It kind of looks cool from, like... From the camera, it looks cool. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Okay. The water is still surprisingly, like... white. I don't know how that happened, but... That's what we're working with. Yeah... I hear dual streaming is beneficial, but it's hard for some to give attention on both platforms. Maybe left-handed brain power helps here. I don't know! Do you guys feel like I'm being supportive on both ends? I think the only problem is that sometimes I'll miss the YouTube notification or the Twitch notifications on Restream because they don't show up. But if I look at it through Twitch, that has solved all my problems, so it's no longer an issue. I figured that out yesterday. Whoa. Okay. We have done all the safe colors. We are now entering scary color territory. It's dark. It's dark and scary. It's not night, but everything else is there. Green, almost black, and like a warm red. Yikes. Alright. Yeah. I'm sure there's a better way to open these little containers than how I'm opening it, because, like, it shouldn't be this hard. Yeah. I've always struggled, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. What? Oh, it's more like... It's more blue than green. Like, it looked way green on there, but now it looks more blue. You can see the candlelight reflect. That's so cool. Candle check. It's getting shorter. Can't really tell. It still looks really tall from a top-down view, but it'll get smaller and then you'll see it. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm racing against the candle. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those really long spirally candles that kind of like a spiral, you know, obviously. Like they're called like date candles, I think, where someone will like a man will court a woman and take her out and everything until the candle burns down. So it usually takes about 48 hours or something. But the father can cut the candle shorter and make the time less. It feels like that, but it's just me painting by numbers. No courting necessary. Just vibes. Just vibes. Oh, that's so dark. Oh, okay. You have to be like very precise with this because that's terrifying. Like with all the middle colors, I was able to just make stuff up. But now I can't make stuff up anymore because it's like serious. This just got serious. I don't want to try hard though, you know? It's still paint by numbers at the end of the day, but I feel like I'm try-harding right now. Just don't worry. Guys, it's gotta look good. Ooh, it gave me so much paint though, I'm scared. Okay, look, this is me relaxing. Okay. But like when it comes to the borders, I just gotta... Because 8 is basically black! Date night with paint by numbers. Yeah, except it's not a date, and it's also not night, and paint by numbers. Yeah, that part is real, but... Except it's not a date, it's not nighttime. Ooh. Whoa. It's so dark. Okay. Welcome back from ads. I didn't know you guys were in ads. I opened the scary new color. And now I'm scared. Okay. Take a paint by numbers of the Sacred Heart to adoration. Oh, well, okay, here's my issue. I want to do a lot of stuff at Eucharistic adoration, but I'm scared of people judging me. I shouldn't be, but I worry a little bit. Like, what if I'm a weirdo and I bring my knitting? I thought about that a lot. Spending like 3 hours in Eucharistic adoration and knitting. I feel like Jesus wouldn't mind. But I feel like parishioners might think I'm a weirdo. You know? I bring my journal and I journal. And I know people give me the side eye for journaling. No, bully Junie. I don't know. I mean, maybe not bullying. Just like, give me the side eye. Because I go to a fairly traditional parish. So I feel like if I do anything like weird, they'd be like, what are you doing? But like with their eyes. They shouldn't be looking at me anyway. They should be looking at Jesus. So there. That's really dark. That's scary. That's scary. I willingly watched someone make rosaries on stream for hours. What? On stream years ago? Oh, 2 adoration. Yeah. Not 4. Yeah. I don't know what's allowed in there. But like if I were to go to adoration at 3 in the morning, nobody would throw a fit. so I don't really know what's appropriate. Maybe I should look it up. I feel like if I ask Twitter, people are gonna crucify me, so I don't want to do that. I'm scared. Look at this blob. Absolute blob. Well, it reaches really far and I'm scared. It's getting scary. Really paying attention to the lines this time. Yeah. This actually might be not a terrible brush for nail art. No, I messed it up. No, it's okay. Leave me alone. I'm not a weeb. He's bullying me, guys. I'm joking. I don't care. Moth Bomb's definitely more of a weeb than I am, so like I don't even compare at this point. At this rate, my brother is like, hey, have you watched blah, 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 anime? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, it's really good. Like, everyone watches way more anime than I do. The last time I watched an anime was in February because I was sad. And then I cried a bunch because it was sad. And then I stopped watching anime. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch something else. I watched a little bit of Hitalia. I had ice cream, and then I decided to take a nap and listen to a podcast instead, so... If anyone believes you, I'll speak to them very nicely. It should be nice. Go knit at Adoration. Is that allowed? Can I do that? I'm going tomorrow, so you better tell me now before I'm weird in public, okay? I don't see why I can't talk to Jesus and knit at the same time. It's not necessarily distracting, is it? Is knitting distracting? Be honest. Would you be distracted if someone was knitting? It's a fairly quiet activity, I would think. Unless you're, I don't know. I don't know how you would make it loud. Okay. Is that section even right? Oh, it's not, because it keeps going. Keep going, keep going. Okay, it's allowed. Was it Buddy Daddies? I did watch Buddy Daddies. That's what I watched. And then I didn't watch anything else. So, there's that. It was cute. And then I cried. And then I was like, okay, that was good. And I was like, I'm gonna watch something else. And then I didn't. I watched it because Moth Mom wasn't home. And Moth Mom usually watches TV when she's home. She'll watch like a K-drama or an anime. And I was like, oh, she's not home for the weekend, so I guess I can finish an anime, and I finished it in a day. Yeah. Did you end up getting the Switch too? Did Inky? I don't know. Only weebs get a Switch too. So you better answer wisely, Inky. Your dignity is on the line. Can you guys see still? No. Well, I think it's looking better, but I can't tell yet. It looks scary. It was scary for me. Okay. It was still fun though. I'm still having fun. I have paint on my hands. That means I have fun. Nope. Well then I guess he's not a weeb. You're spared for another day. But don't think that you won't be a weeb tomorrow, so. Deltarune tomorrow. Yay! So relaxing. Whoa. Okay. Maybe I should ask my priest. Junie stole mine. I don't have a Switch 2, so... I don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. If I don't have it and you don't have it, then where'd it go? I don't know. I think we should get Hal to do a paint by numbers on stream. I think he'd like it. It's relaxing. He could just yap and think and be artsy. I'll bring it up to him. I'll see if he wants to do paint by numbers. If I remember. I might not remember. I hope so. I think he would have a blast. Wow, that actually looks... I don't know. No comment. No comment yet. You fool! You can't ban me. Why did you ban him? What did he do? He didn't do anything. What in the world? Call Inky a weeb or what? You just existed in the same space as Inky and banned? That sucks. Okay. Put a tiny section. Not paint over the blue. Yeah. Yeah. I made a whoopsies. Okay. I'm gonna go back over with the orange and clean everything. Don't worry, I can fix it. I can fix it. Ah! Stop messing up on purpose. One of these days, I shall have the power to ban you. I don't know if you can ban moderators. I can do it, though. I have. I've done it before. And I'll do it again. I'm joking. I mean, maybe I will do it again. But I don't think I will need to anytime soon. Everyone's pretty well behaved. So... Okay. Oh, no! Okay. That's too much. Wow. Okay. Whoa, you got one? Got one what? Ah, it's alright, Mario Kart is great, but plenty of time to get one when more games are available. Yeah, went to a midnight launch. Whoa! That's crazy. I mean, crazy in a cool way. Crazy good. Please, Junie. Why? He didn't break any of the rules, so I don't have to ban him yet. I really need to look over my rules. I don't remember what they are. Do it for the funnies. Well, my keyboard is elsewhere, and my fingers have paint on them. I can't. I'm physically incapable of banning someone right now. Unless they do something very bad, then I'll suck it up and get paint on my keyboard for the sake of justice. It seems incorrect. Filling all the weird gaps. I don't know, it still feels weird to me. Listen, I dropped the boycott because of the hype. What? She can ban me August 20. Wait, do we have an official date? Wait. Bob, I did not know about this. We have an official date? That's exciting. I didn't know that. That's so cool. Congratulations, Bob. It may take longer. Who knows? KJ, why? KJ didn't do anything. KJ just was a consumer. Life's too short. Life's too short. Wait, why was there a boycott anyway? I don't want to know, actually. Don't tell me. Never mind. Yep. Well, okay, because it's supposed to be like a swan in the reflection of like a pond. I think it looks better this way. I kind of get it, I think. KJ said we should boycott the Switch 2 and the bot one. LOL. That's funny. I think he should have done that. I think he should do it again. What's next, KJ? What thing should we boycott next that you actually want? So that way no one else gets it? Yeah. Good job, KJ. That's hilarious. I mean, how terrible, KJ. KJ, you shouldn't do that to people. Milk, you know you can't pat my head here. You know you can't do that. You fool! Sorry, I shouldn't have called you that. That was mean. I apologize. Yeah. That looks so... Maybe it'll be fine. I wanted to see if it would work. No. Okay, so the reason that headpads don't work is because the headpad redeem is linked to a hotkey on Mix It Up for VTube Studio. I use VAutoTube for my PNG model, so that hotkey doesn't exist. So if I had VTube Studio open, I would actually get headpads on VTube Studio even if you couldn't see it. But I don't have VTube Studio open because that would be silly to have it open and not show you guys. Oh, more writing sounds! Wow. It scratches my brain. It's like a treat. Okay. Yo, don't frame me like that. Listen, KJ. Do what you gotta do, King. I support you. I support your rights and wrongs. Ooh, it's getting scary. Bloop. I don't actually know if you can add hotkeys for VAngeli on Mix It Up. I should look into that, considering how much I've been using it these past, like, few days. I love it. It's awesome. I love being a little PNG tuber. I want to add more toggles to this model, but, you know, that's something that takes time to work on. And I haven't had the time, as I've been streaming every single day. I don't know why I took that tone with you. I apologize. That was rude. Always been a Nintendo kid. The person responsible for the prices needs to be fired, but the kid in me couldn't stay away. That's so valid. That's fair. I'm also a Nintendo kid. I never really played on any other console except for Nintendo games, so I get it. But I just wasn't really interested in the Switch 2, at least. Because I still have my Switch and it still works fine, so I'm like, well, if it's not broken, don't fix it, you know. Podcasting is exhausting, really? Well, I mean, if you're getting into something, you know, and you're not just yapping away, I guess it could be. But welcome back. How are you feeling? Do you like my swan? Oh, I heard a sound. Panda! Bite. Welcome. Do they bite? Do you bite? You don't bite, do you? Be honest. It's okay if you do. I just need to know. Okay. Here we go. My swan. I don't know if I like it more or less. I can't tell. I love that you are doing the reflections too, yeah. It's supposed to look like this. Does it look like that? No way, Jose. But it's okay. I think if we were further away, like more far than this, it would look okay. And back, posted the pics of my 1800s rosaries. Whoa! I'm excited to see them. That's neat. I don't really have that many old rosaries unless the ones from my abuela are pretty old, but other than that, you know. On my dad's side of the family, I'm one of the only Catholics. On my mom's side, there are many, I learned, and I'm really excited about that. I felt so, like, alone. And now that I know that a lot of my family actually go to Mass, like, every day, or at least every Sunday, I was like, really? They're just not here. Where I am. So I didn't know that. Now that I know, I'm like, yay! Yeah. It felt nice to not be the only person going up to receive communion. So I want to visit them more so I can go to Mass with them and not feel like a weirdo. Like if I'm like, I want to go to adoration at like 12 p.m. I'd be like, oh yeah, let's go. You know, instead of being like, but Junie, do you really have to go? Are you sure? Yes. Okay, oh, I gotta get real close. Like, use the very, 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 very tip. Ew, I already messed up. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Ah! It's okay. It came out a little ugly, but from far away, it looks fine, so who cares? Not me! Oh, this is a Civil War era, 1850s or 1860s. Whoa! I think it might be on the... Did you put it on the Discord, John? Or did you post it on your YouTube? Looks really good, Junie. A complete copy of it wouldn't be as special. Keep it up. Thank you. You know. Haven't officially dropped the podcast yet. Oh, man. He's picked it up. It hasn't dropped. I'm thinking about posting the Varnish and Tea Cakes podcast on, like, Spotify, but I don't know how to do that. It'd be kind of cool, but... Oh, I fumbled. Looks good from my house. Wait. That's work talk, huh? From my house. Oh! I mean, that's a good metaphor for it. If it looks that good from far away, then... Perfect. If it looks good to you from a safe distance, then it's perfect. I like that saying. I feel like that's not doing anything. Not doing anything. Meh. It's okay. I can ask Junie if I can post it on the promo. Yes, you can. Yes, you may. You just have to send me the link and I will post it whenever it's live. Hot off the presses. Okay. Sad how people just give away grandma's old rosaries when she dies. That's how I got my antique ones. People from church just handed them out when their elders died. Whoa. Well, I think it's nice to give it, like, new life with someone. You know, because a lot of people don't have those, like, hand-me-down rosary situations, you know? Zaphanath Panya. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Look! Okay, water update. It now finally looks like a different color other than white. It looks like the milk from the Star Wars place. I girl filled. I'm sorry. I don't know what it's called. Also guess I'm keeping tabs on you. Oh, Jaybird! Whoa! Blue milk. Yeah, blue milk. Yeah. It is from a creature. Galaxy's Edge. Yeah. You guys got it. Thanks. You're so helpful. Okay. That sounded sarcastic. I didn't mean it to. It looks like a healing potion with a funny effect. Look at my glass. Oh, let me... Here. Let's... You want it to have the full effect? Let me give you that. Hold on. I realized one of the paints were open on this end. Sorry, I hope it didn't dry out. Maybe it did. The top looks like this. So... That look like something? Ooh! Wow! Writer's Elixir. I don't know. It's from Banthas. I don't even know why I asked. I knew I was going to be able to pronounce that. Birds are ruined for me. Why? Why? What's your deal with birds? That's kind of silly. Oof! I just opened the one I just closed. I am a fool. A fool I am. Okay. Try again. Okay. Oh no! Okay, it's very dark blue. It's not black. I got scared. I was like, there's no way. Wow. Alright, have a good stream. I'm going through the mountains. Oh my goodness. Yeah, please enjoy the mountains. Have a great time! That sounds so fun. Okay. I'm scared. I'm gonna put it down and I'm gonna be like, that's so dark. Ready? Oh! I won't say it. I won't say it, but I'm thinking it. So dark. It looks like black, but I know it's not. It's scaring me. It's scaring me! They did DNA tests and found 75% of bird chicks aren't from their supposed dad. Okay. Is that a voice from the YouTube universe? We'll have a good mountain talk. Yeah! Jaybird from the YouTubes. Ah! The pics are on my YouTube post if you want to see them. I'll have to check it out. I'm going next Sunday to the mountains? Hold on. I missed a bit. Hiking mentioned. We should go. I made it worse. It's getting better. Okay. Birds aren't monogamous. They're cheaters. Okay. What does that have to do with you, Inky? I don't know how that has to do with you personally. Oof. You don't even eat birds. Doesn't matter. Oh, that's so dark. So and why Inky doesn't like birds. But like why? Just because they're not monogamous? Do you like other non-monogamous? Like, what's your favorite animal? Because if, like, your favorite animal, like, eats their young or something, I don't know if I can... I don't know if I hold you up to that moral standard that you've created, you know? I think a lot of animals do horrendous things. Because they're not people. They don't reason like we do. Dogs, probably. Oh. That's predictable and honestly fair. Well, they aren't necessarily monogamous either. Ever seen a dog in the wild? I mean, not in the wild, but like an undomesticated. Well, I mean, they're all kind of domesticated. Like a dog without an owner. Lots of puppies. Different dads. A lot of the time. Dogs don't mate for life. Birds do. Then they secretly cheat. Oh. Always like tight. Well, if they don't... Pause. That's not mating for life then. If they quote-unquote cheat. Right? I mean, you can like... Yeah. They just have favorites. I mean, it's not like they can get married or anything, you know? He knows a lot about animals' mating habits. Guess so. They still live with their mate, and the male thinks they're the father. Oh, well. A lot of weird stuff happens with birds. There's like a species of bird that will like put their bird egg in another bird species nest. And because those birds are so much bigger, they like demand so much more from the mother bird. So when the other baby birds hatch, the other ones die because the mother has to feed the biggest one. And that's wrong too, but you know. Yeah. I don't know about monogamous. This is my favorite animal. Which one? Hold on, I missed it. I like birds. Because they're cute. And I think it's cool that they can fly. I don't know. KJ, I missed your favorite bird. Can you tell me? Is it birds? Your favorite animal is birds? I don't know. It looks dark and scary. It's Evil Swan. Evil Swan. What color is that supposed to be? Oh my goodness. I messed up! Barnacles. I didn't go all the way with the 7. Okay, I'll just do it in post. It's okay. Yep. Yep. I'll have to wash this brush really good so it doesn't like leak over. I think the reflection like is starting to look really cool because it's not black, it's green. I just do need to add the dark parts here because I think that'll tie it together because right now it's not giving what I want it to. My favorite animal is an albino tiger. Oh, okay. Are birds your fave? They're up there. They're up there. I think if I could have a pet, I'd have a bird, but I don't know if that means it's my favorite. I used to like pandas. If moths count, then I would say moths. But people like to put, like, bugs in a different category than animals, so I don't really know. I count them as animals. Just not mammals, you know? A lot of people get the two mixed up. Oh yeah. I remember hearing someone say that they didn't think, like, fish were animals. So, you keep pandas are dangerous. They are! They are dangerous. Wow. What am I gonna do with all the rest of the paint? I have so much of it. Whoa. Well, it's good they give so much. Oof. Are humans animals in your mind? We belong to the animal kingdom, do we not? Scientifically speaking, yeah. You can paint a whole nother swan. I could paint the paper swan. Maybe. I don't know. I probably won't. I'm making a mess on purpose. Well, if you can't see it, then I'm not making a mess. Actually, I'm a perfect artist. Hiding all the bad parts. Ha ha ha. It's me being a professional. Ooh. Ooh, I made an uh-oh, but you can't see it. So, Junie said she was an artist. I said today for paint by numbers, I'm an artist. One of my rosaries has a lead in the crucifix. Oh! Oh. Oh. Yeah, that seems like not a great thing to have around. But what do you even do with it? Bury it or burn it. But I don't know if burning lead is a good thing, and I don't know what happens to the soil when you put lead in it. So, that's a tough one. Give it to a priest. I don't know. That's scary. Okay. Well, that looks so cool. Junie will become a tattooed artist soon. No, I don't like needles. I don't know how that would work. I'm trying to rotate it, but yeah, okay. Urgh. It's starting to look cool. What's really gonna make or break it is how well I paint the beak. That's the most important bit. To make it actually look like a swan, because right now it's just a pale bird. You tattoo others though, but I have to use a needle. Scruffy is very excited that I said artist. Je suis un artiste. No, it's French. Something numbers. There's another word for numbers, I'm sure. I don't know. I still use it. Eating lead is where it becomes harmful. Oh. Or breathing the particles. Clip for posterity. Sure. Sure. Okay. Very, 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 very careful. Oh. No! I made a little bit of an error, but otherwise, it's turning out okay. Okay. I'm like squinting. Eee. Can you guys see it? No. Sorry. You're a tattoo artist? No, I'm not. And I would never be one. Inky is gaslighting. He tends to do. No. I would never do that. Because I don't like needles. Looks like a mask. I never gaslight. That's a lie. Hello! What up? Hello! Art is up. Vibes are up. Christ is up because he has risen. Amen. Tell your neighbor. I don't know what's going on in my head right now, dude. I've been painting for almost 4 hours. Wow, Winky, how could you? I'm not gaslighting you, but if you want to make me into the bad guy, okay. Inky tells you false information and then treats you like you're crazy when it's not true. And then you start to believe it and he goes, aha, pranked ya! I'm joking. He's not the bad guy, though. I mean, he does do that, but he's not the bad guy. He's just a silly guy. He's just a silly guy. Oh, I need to... Can I... Hold on. Ah. Actually, is that section supposed to be... Was I correct? Hold on. Let me do a little rotate. Rotate. And see. We're looking for this little section. Is 7. I just forgot to paint it. You literally said you wanted to be an antagonist and everyone's... Yeah! We need to start clipping Inky. Okay. Okay. Someone has to be... Yeah, Satan. Like... Don't worry, base is covered, dude. Can't believe I forgot to paint this a little bit. I don't know what was going on in my head. Is it 7? Yeah, it's supposed to be 7. Just used 8. Wow. Wow! Hehe. That's kind of cool. That was good. What? What did I do? Didn't be a minor antagonist. Oh. Well, I mean, that would mean you're in league with the evil one. Oh, I dropped my paintbrush. Oh, it surprisingly didn't get anywhere. That's... It, like, flipped. Okay. I don't know. Every time I've seen Inky, he's been cool. He's cool. He's cool. He just wants to be the bad guy so bad, and then when you tell him he's the bad guy, he's like, no. It's the dichotomy of Inky. He should be studied. I want to keep him in a little aquarium. Look at him. Okay. Looks really good. Thanks. You just have to add the red. Oh! Whoopsies, I accidentally overpainted something. So I'll just fix it. Don't tell him that'll go to his head. Alright. Inky's a weeb. Sorry guys, I forgot to tell you that important detail. He's a 10, but he's a weeb. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, there's supposed to be a section right here that's red. That I messed up on. So this is me taking creative liberties to make that right. That's what it looks like. Oh, it looks good now! Okay, yeah. Oh, I didn't paint that. So, probably need to paint that. I'm gonna ask KJ if he was going to reach, but knowing him, he'll say no and then buy tickets anyway. Yeah, it looks like a swan now. It really didn't before, but now it looks like a swan. Oh, nice. It's a 10, but she knits at Sacred Heart Adoration. Leave me alone! Oh my gosh, I just like... Ew. Just realized KJ can refer to KJ and King Julian. Probably not. Sad. Sad way. Okay. Yeah, because that's a little goofy. And then I need to... I don't know what this part is supposed to be. It's supposed to be there, that little blue section, but it looks ugly. Maybe I'll take creative liberties to get rid of it. Yeah. I love the anime, but I hate the term weeb. When I think of weebs, I think of ooh. Ew. Yeah. Ah. Otaku needs to come back. We need otaku to come back in a major way. I like the term otaku. It's more respectful. Check that out. Boom. Ah. Wow. It looks good now. Whoa. Did I say that right? It's nice. I'm surprised, actually. Okay, gotta go back with the orange and clean up some lines if I can. But it'll be going in frame. I don't mind going back to that, but I don't think I'll have enough time off. Oh! Yeah. That's fair. Whoa! Sorry, my phone scared me. I don't remember saying Google. I have paint on my hands. Paint check. I'm doing pretty okay, actually. Okay, now that you have to officially call yourself an artist because you've done an art. Well, that's not true. Julian's going. Oh! Really? I didn't know that. Okay. Gotta go back to the basics. Clean up some lines. Not make a mess. Ow. Okay. Oh, it's already gotten dry. A little bit. The middle isn't, so. That's fine. This is fine. Yep, that's cleaned up. This cleaned up. Because that was looking ugly. You know, some of the lines are just really squiggly because we were painting by numbers, not by shape. Going off of vibes alone, so. Okay. Oh, that wasn't enough. Yep. Now we get to just do whatever. That's funner. More fun. Funner is a word because I say so. If I'm an artist, then I'm also a linguist. Joking. Don't listen to me. Hey. Just call myself an anime fan or a Japanophile. Japanophile is probably worse. Sort of big into Japanese Catholicism, so more than just Japanese pop culture interests me. I see. More funner. Yes. More funner. The funnest. Is funnest a word? I don't know. That's good. I'll do a little bit there. Yeah. 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 We're crushing it right now. This is looking good. I still don't like this little bit. It's supposed to be there, but I just don't think it makes any sense. I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna take the creative liberty to cover it because I think it's ugly. And it doesn't make any sense because it doesn't reflect anything. Because there's nothing right here, but it's right there. I think it makes it look ugly. Let's drop the... Yeah, I don't know. I like, I don't know. There was a word for people who really liked books. That's got file in it. I liked that word, but I don't remember what it is, so... Bad example, I guess. That part looked ugly, so now it's gone. Sure. Something like that. Germanophile is an old word that goes back to the 19th century. It just means... Yeah, I mean, I know what it means. It's just the connotation in modern society is not always a great one for that word. But, you know, if you like that one more, then use it, by all means. I just think that has more of a connotation of the... what you thought weebs had. You know? But that's just me. I don't really watch anime, so I don't really have an opinion. You know? I think otaku should be the word, though. I think it's a good one. Yay! Hooray! Hooray, hooray! Junie... Ooh, no! No, 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 no. That's bad. Don't call yourselves that, please. Yay! Okay, now the fun part. I don't know where the plastic went. So... Oh, I found it. I'm scared. Well, we can dry it with our cool Philosophia. Love of Wisdom. Fan. Wow. Okay, are you guys going to be able to hear that? Wind tunnel. Okay. Let me hold up the... No! There's the fiber in there. Okay, I took it out. It's fine now. It's perfect. Okay. I'm fanning it to the side so it's not in your ear directly. So welcome. You know I care for you guys. So I'm just gonna fan it. And then we can put the adhesive on it. Or whatever the thing does. And then we can put it in the frame. And then I'll put it on the fridge. And we'll see how Moth Mom is. Can you hear the fan? Well, I mean, because I moved it. But if you want to hear it more, here you go. Wow, I can't believe we're in this fast car together. It's so windy. Wow, this picnic is super windy. That's so crazy. Okay. Enough! You didn't even get to see the candle burn all the way down because I am so skilled that I finished early. I know, don't clap. Don't celebrate just yet. Okay, a little bit is cut off by the frame. So that's good because I didn't do the edges. Oh, we hit some bars. No, don't see that. You can still see, yeah, I know. It's for vibes. It's not necessarily for you to look at. It's ambiance or something. Okay, I'm gonna put it in there just to see what it looks like. I haven't put any of the sticky thing. Oh, I might have to. Well, no, I don't. It's cut perfect. Whoa, that's real fancy. Okay, I'll do it the right way. Put the thing on there. This thing. Ooh. Please peel off the protective films on both sides. What if it's not sticky? Oh, it's not sticky. Okay, well, that's great. Both sides? Okay. It's clear on the other side. It's harder. What the? Okay. Well, let's stick it in the frame first. And then we can try and peel it. Ugh. Ugh! Looks great. Thanks. I think it looks good too. Oh, no, I stuck it in there too much. Let me see. Let me see. I don't... What do you mean both sides? I feel like I'm... Did you lie to me? Doesn't feel like there's a film on the other side, though. That's my problem. Because there's, like, nowhere to peel the film. It's just shiny. But there must be. They said both sides. Why would you do that? How could you trick us like this? Are you doing your own live 2D model? No, I didn't draw it myself, but I'm rigging it myself, at least for now. And if that changes, you'll know, because I'll put it in my credits. On my About page, on my Twitch. I haven't updated it yet, but I need to. I don't know. It doesn't let me peel it. So I don't really know what to tell you there. Just cope, I guess. No, it's not fitting right. Don't be rude. What in the world? It was fitting just fine. Maybe we'll flip it upside down and it'll fix it. La 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 la. It was fitting fine earlier. What did I do? What did I do to it? Now it's all wobbly. Wobbly warbly. Wonder why. What in the world? It's all warbly. Bye, John! Have a great rest of your day. What did I do to make it all warbly? What in the world? Maybe it's on the wrong side. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, great. Put that in there. Yeah. Ta-da! And the frame part. Ooh. Ooh. It's a magnet. Isn't that so cool? It's a really strong magnet. Because the frame is pretty heavy. Okay. That's really neat. You can see the arm of the camera. There it is. Wow, that's nice. I like that. Well, good job, team. We made art. Je suis un artiste. That might not even be the word, but it feels right. Okay, let's go home. Oh! I dropped my bag of tea. It's okay. I'm back and I like it. That's great. I'm glad. Okay, we're going home. Let's go home. To home. This music is a little bit dramatic, no? Can we, like, maybe not? That's a little too extreme. Can we just, like, chill out? Anyway. Anyway, we've chilled out. That's good. And the candle almost burned down to the height where, I can pull it out of the stand. Gracias por stream. That was a nice backdrop for my workday today. Well, that's great. I'm glad you like classical music and me getting paint all over my hands. I had fun. Who's the most famous artist? Me. Right, Scruffy? Junie, world famous. Junie to the moon. I don't know. Whatever you other guys say about that kind of thing. Let me refresh and then we'll see who we can raid. Is that Junie? Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's the mostest famousest. Oh, I only say it as a joke, I promise. God bless. Yes, everyone have a lovely day. Let me see. La 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 la. Do we want to watch something spooky? Do we want to watch something cutesy? Do we want to watch... What are you guys in the mood for? If you guys are working, then... What's Star Citizen? I keep seeing that. Star Citizen and Citizen Sleeper. Whatever those things mean. It's a game. Well, yes. I was gonna say birthday girl, but she... Whose birthday is it today? Celeste? I would hope it's a game. Yeah, whose birthday is it today? Did we miss someone's birthday? Citizen Sleeper? Like this? Blue's birthday. Who's that? Who's Blue? I don't know anyone who's... Blue? Blossom. Oh! Oh, I didn't rate her. Let me see. Who else is livey life today. Whoa! Sorry, maybe I need to sit down. We can go to... She's too excited. I don't know. I'm excited to go back to knitting after I wash the paint off of my fingers because I have so much paint on my hands. PNG model makes her hyper. I'm not even looking at it. That's the thing, though. So I don't know. Truey's life. Oh! Where? Where? Wait, where? Oh! Legos! Legos! This is great. This is great. Wait! Okay, double raid. Perfect. Let's go. Speed! Someone just raided her. Let's gonna go. Oh, and it's her last day of streaming for a while. Oh yeah, because she's getting married! Oh my goodness. Yeah! We gotta raid her before she goes off and has a great time. Okay, raid. True Orions. I can't believe her wedding's so soon. We were just talking about it, like... And now it's been a month! Basically! Oh my goodness. Doodle raid. Oops, that's not how you do that. Sub raid. That's not how that works. Like this. Like this. Okay. I think True is on YouTube as well, YouTube people. True Orions. We call her Truey. So if you would like to check her out, she does have a YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure. But she's on twitch.tv/TrueOrions. If you want to go say hi to her because she is going to be married very soon. So I call her Onion. Some people call her Onion. Mixed reviews. Deltarune tomorrow. Again, we're playing chapter 2, so if you haven't watched chapter 2, you're in luck. If you're still in chapter 1, maybe don't look. But, you know, I'll be back tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Please read your Bible, eat something good, and take care. Goodbye!